and Jeff back again. Baseball cards, they're only friends. Super short prints they collect. The rarest of cards, gotta respect. Blabbing about slabbing, every Thursday's a spot. Blabbing about slabbing, SSP cards that we've got.
Oh,
A little background music to get you in the mood. Welcome back, Chris. Welcome, everybody, to Blabbin' About Slabbin'. Another Thursday night. Looks like you got a full bottle there, Chris.
well, we're,
Oh, okay. Maybe an empty bottle. Looks like you need to read.
yeah. The bottle was full, and it is a large bottle, but yeah, it's hanging in there by a thread.
Speaking of bottle money, you may have noticed we do have a QR code on the screen. Let's see. It's over. Hold on. Let me switch like this. I can go like this. It's right above me here, which should go directly to our eBay, Blabbin' eBay referral link. So thank you for those of you who have been using that already.
Whew.
Oh boy. Diego Gozarilla. Should I rip a hobby or jumbo first? What do y'all think? You saw my Instagram story, Chris. I opened some 2026 Series 1 yesterday. A couple of blasters.
Those blasters are just, those are going to be just void of anything good. There's like one good card in every, 1,000 blasters or something. I would go hobby first. You got to save the jumbo for last. You got to save the jumbo because at least you got an auto in there, whoever it might be.
Yeah, is the jumbo one guaranteed auto and a guaranteed relic, or what is the?
That's exactly what it is. 1 and 1. We've seen some absolute bloodbaths ripping this stuff, Jeff.
Yeah, it's bad. I think Filmington showed the increase in print run is like 17% over last year. It's a sizable increase. You're already getting nothing last year, and now you're getting even less. Oh boy, here I spoke too soon because it looked like last week our comments were working, and they're back to not working again. So
I saw someone mention share in the comments. That's gotta be it. Oh, there we go. Something's showing up in there. So okay.
So Curator, I'd like to give Curator a shout out. He made a QR code for us to use, which is awesome. So we're going to be able to use that on all Blabbin' posts. But StreamYard has this where it's just you just enter the address and they put your QR code up here. So I didn't have to use that one, and I couldn't figure out how to use the one with the logo on. So Curator, we do have a official Blabbin' logo one, Chris, that we'll be able to use in other places. But for purposes of the video, the StreamYard one is on.
Nice. All right. Dr. Dingus with a pretty cool Mizorowski card, I see. And yeah. Ooh. Shoot, go ahead. Sorry. I got to pull this up while someone
Jacob
mentioned
Black Mojo out of 10. Sounds great. Better than the 91 Jacob Mizorowski that we opened, but that was still cool.
Yeah. I was gonna say I like the Black Mojo without the sticker auto. I think is better than the one with the sticker auto. I know that's probably not something everyone's going to agree with, but so be it.
No, I think that's a pretty. Those sticker autos are a little rough.
They are. Someone mentioned this autograph, Jeff, so I have to pull it up if I can find it. Oh yeah, there we go. This is one of my favorite cards I have seen so far. Is this Garrett Crochet auto with a 91 design? It's it's reminiscent of the Roger Clemens card at a 91 tops. Very, very cool. Griffey had a cool 91 tops card too. I should have pulled that out. I wonder how
Another
fast
horizontal.
Yeah. So maybe there's like a really rare Julio Rodriguez auto that's mimicking that one. I don't know, but this is cool. I could see this becoming Garrett Crochet's like most popular non-rookie card.
For sure. Yeah, I could see that too. Love the top 75 logo on this in the 91 design. Very cool.
Yeah.
Series 1 is out. People started putting cards on eBay, like even Monday, Chris. We saw some pop up Monday, but mostly Tuesday. Ton more yesterday and today. And as we said in the title of this, the good, the bad, and the horrible, horribly awful, ugly. So there's been a little bit of all of that.
There's been a little bit of all of that and definitely too much of one of those. But let me get rid of this. Before we get into that, I wanted to quickly go through my epic Freeman mail day that I am very excited about.
Okay.
I was out of town for a little bit, so I had two cards waiting for me. There's a theme to them. So let me start with the first one, which is his 2022 Topps Chrome image variation, red speckle refractor.
Don't you have that already?
What did you say, Jeff?
Don't you have one of those already?
I do. So now I got 2 out of the 5, and the quest continues to get all 5. A shout out to Justin Johns in the Braves Facebook group, who was kind enough to offer this one to me. And I, kind enough to accept my money for it, I should say. But yeah, this card is awesome. It's actually pretty well centered for 2022 standards. And yeah, I got Freddie Freeman in a Braves jersey holding the World Series trophy. That's hard to beat, Jeff.
Yeah. Yep. Hard to beat. You're going to try to get all 5.
Yeah, we'll see. I've never seen the Super. If anyone does, please let me know. And then we have this, which was waiting for me. And I figured I would just open it here, open it live with you guys.
Oh boy.
This is a redemption that came from Topps, and Jeff is not here. I am going to have to handle scissors on my own, so fingers crossed.
Good luck.
Yeah, So I did see one of these pop up on Instagram, and it looked great. So I'm hoping that mine looks just as good. Okay, all right. We got of course an envelope within an envelope. I appreciate Topps, taking some extra care here. But yeah, if you followed with Topps update, you know that there were autos of something I thought was really cool. There were golden mirror autos, Jeff. And oh boy.
Okay, what do we got?
So this is a golden mirror auto. It says rushed, which I appreciate.
As long as the auto isn't rushed. All right.
Yeah, as long as the auto wasn't rushed. And I'm excited right off the bat, Jeff, because here on the back, that looks pretty clean for these golden mirrors. Like not being in a pack, I think really helped this card quite a bit. Okay. All right. So here we go.
Oh, sweet. Some of the comments showed up. Someone at my LCS pulled the 1 of 1 1991 Trout auto. Sounds awesome.
All right. So guys, we've seen a lot of these gold mirror autos, Jeff, with the gold pen. So I am legitimately nervous at all I can do is hope that this auto looks good.
Don't touch the auto. Just a reminder.
Of course not. No, this card will probably just stay in its protective sleeve here. All right, so I'm going to leave the rushed thing on. So here we go. You're going to see this the same time I do. Come on. Give me a clean signature. Oh.
From where I'm sitting, that looks pretty darn clean.
That looks real good. I'm pretty happy. This looks pretty great, Jeff. I'm very glad that Ohtani didn't get faded too far to the background there.
No, but that's about as good as you can hope for. You just never know with those gold paint pens. They're thick and
yeah, that does look really good. Yeah, it looks all thick boy, of course. It's almost like your username did the signature here. Yeah, I mean, I got into a debate with Signed and Slabbed on Instagram, who's sort of a card autograph aficionado. He was not a fan of the thickness of this pen, but I think it looks awesome. I like the thicker ones, and I'll leave it out there. Edit that if you need to, but I think this looks really good. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped, Jeff.
Yeah, SFO Sox fans says that the black auto box isn't even terrible.
I think it looks worse in a lot of the pictures that we see on eBay. I think the black auto box looks a lot darker and bigger and maybe more image reducing than they are in person. This is obviously the first one I've seen in person. Maybe at the West Coast Card Show tomorrow, Jeff, we'll see more. I don't know, but yeah, this came out great.
Congratulations.
Man. All right. That is exciting to get that as far from my cocktail as possible.
Yeah, we're not getting any of the comments, but I'm looking on YouTube and there's a lot of good ones. Some non-repeatable on here about that, but that's great.
Yeah, curator thickness is always a problem, but the auto is placed perfectly. Yeah, I mean, I still haven't seen a single Ohtani show up, Jeff. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Is right.
I haven't seen.
That was exciting.
Okay.
That was like a PSA reveal. Speaking
Right?
of PSA's had a lot of news here of late. Got to give a shout out to Neo. He had a great video today about he interviewed was it Ryan Hogue? I can't remember whoever he interviewed from PSA the other day talked about why they raised the prices. Great episode. Oh yeah, show it on there.
Yeah, it's not changing anything though.
Yeah. But today he had a video and he was saying that he had the most comments of all time on his last video. People were so angry about this PSA price increase, like 500 comments worth. But there was a great first comment on there and just talking about how everybody's irate and furious as they're getting their next PSA sub ready. I'm going to take it down to the post office. Yeah. He said the only way some people are saying, well, I'm not going to send that. That doesn't matter. As he said, that's not going to matter to PSA if you don't send your cards because they have so many cards. The only way to actually affect any change is to buy cards graded by other grading companies at the same price you'd pay for a PSA 10. If a lot of people did that, if a lot of people bought CGC 10s for the same price people are paying for PSA 10s, that would be the only thing that could affect change. So I don't see that happening because nobody wants to do that. So
no, they don't want to do that. And I will say if there's one, there's some really funny comments here. I don't know if they're actually going to ever catch up. Oh, wait, here we go. I wanted to
just caught up. Yep.
All right, hold on. Right. I want to just highlight Mad City Brew here. Great card, Chris. Thank you, buddy. And everyone, good luck. If you have or drafted Freeman in your fantasy baseball league after those two cards came in, I was telling Jeff, I'm one of my dynasty leagues. We have one minor league spot, just one. And I have Sebastian Walcott in that spot. So there you go. It's done. Like, it's just that.
Is he hurt?
Yeah, he's probably out for the year with a UCL injury.
Yeah. What about all these hamate bone injuries? You have any of those on your squad?
I actually don't, which is concerning. I do have Schwellenbach on a team, though. So that one's obvious. I mean, that's bound to happen. There's something just that special feeling, Jake, of Jeff, of spring training opening. It's day one. And there's news about your team, and you're like, oh, who's there early? Oh, everyone's already on the 60-day IL. Like, yeah.
It's crazy.
Surprisingly, no.
Yeah. I saw some people on Twitter trying to rally MLB behind getting Trout on the roster to take Corbin Carroll's spot, which would be pretty cool.
Yes. All right. I'm seeing 8th, guys. Thank you very much for the positive comments on that Freeman. I am really, really pumped about it. Some players, Jeff, were using like a really skinny gold pen, and I just don't think those look as good. I like the thick, like I've said it before.
You're going to go gold. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Okay, so back to PSA for a minute.
Paint pens, sorry, Chris. Those paint pens, if they're too skinny, they really streak a lot, even more than Sharpies. So if you're going to do the paint pens, which the gold ones are, you got to go thick.
Oh, and Curator, we do not have an Ohtani. Sorry, just seeing this comment, Golomir auto incoming. I wish. If we could do it, if one came up, and I don't know, but yeah, the PSA, the one positive about this, when I first saw that story, Jeff, I thought it was saying that just the sports stuff had gone up, but I was kind of happy to see that finally TCG, they're raising those prices too, and now people can sub them together.
And so that's a substantial price raise, Chris, because TCG has been cheaper than sports forever. I believe $17.99 was the last price, so that's like a $7 a card increase on the Pokemon cards.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Maybe that will slow, because I feel like, I mean, we said this before, like if they do raise their prices, maybe it will slow people from, I saw someone say like, stop grading your base cards, stop grading some of these lower end stuff, and maybe it'll stop that. But the negative is, Jeff, when people do stop grading that, it's not like PSA is ever going to lower the price again, unfortunately.
It's doubtful. What they've said, and what Ryan Hogue has repeatedly said, that they may run specials again. Now, it's been like 2 years since we saw any specials, but for a while they did do that, whether they were looking for like football bulk was $3 off a card or something like that. So they may do that, but they've got such a backlog that I don't anticipate that they don't have to do it. And some people were just complaining about, well, why? What kind of business does that? What kind of business tries to reduce demand by raising prices? But that's pretty much how businesses work. If there's too much demand where they can't handle it, they'll just keep raising the price till they reach an equilibrium.
Yeah, that's exactly how businesses work. But yeah, it stinks. And their times have been insane. We mentioned, I think when I was last, I think I missed last week, but the week before we talked about, we dropped off a sub in mid December, and it checked in just like a day over 7 weeks after that, which is utterly nuts that they just had it sitting in a room before we got any sort of confirmation on it. Kind of terrifying.
Yeah, and we've dropped off 2 other subs since then, so who knows? Hopefully by opening day, those will pop up in the account.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, thick boy. Yeah, it does create a new baseline, and our poor friend Scotty B, who just wants to grade his Billy Butler collection, has just been waiting for like a $10 to $15 price point to grade those Billy Butlers, just to have them all together, authenticated and sort of in a common form. But that won't be happening.
Well, we thought he waited too long on Ohtani, Jeff, and he didn't. So he's probably timing this one just right too.
Probably, you're right. Yeah. Timmy Two Hobbies. They keep talking about expanding it. They've poured millions of dollars in, and I wonder. And somebody brought up this point too. Maybe it was even Neo. Thanks for all your work on this, Neo. But that they've put so much in, and it's so much expanding already. Maybe they're hesitant at some point, Chris. Maybe at some point they're like, this is going to slow down. We don't want to just expand so much, because then when the hobby or the demand eventually shrinks, we'll have all this excess. People are paying the prices. So I don't know. Maybe it's not worth them expanding.
Yeah, I don't know either. I see some funny comments. Star Huddle here says PSA 2026 prices and 2023 expectations. 2023 expectations are better than 2020 expectations, I got to say, Jeff.
I was thinking about that today too. Remember when we paid like $50, $75, $150 to grade pretty regular cards? We had to enter a lottery to get picked to have that privilege of paying $50 a card for a base card to be graded. That was crazy times.
That was that January 2021 or January 2022? I forget, but my wife has a picture of us at a romantic dinner, and I'm staring at my phone to see if I won the lottery for us. And then we're watching the countdown, because you have to be there to enter the room when you have a chance. And she was fuming, but also laughing.
Yeah, it's so absurd. Yeah. So somebody could write an entire book about the last 10 years in card grading, and it would be pretty entertaining to read about all the ups and downs.
Right. So Curator says, what are the steps a PSA sub goes through? First, it's checked in. Then we've got research and ID. Then we got grading. Yep. And then what's grading? What's after grading? Assembly. Then QA checks.
QA checks 1 and 2, supposedly.
1 and 2. Yep. Yeah. And then we get a grade reveal. And then another 2 weeks or so, your cards are shipped. I think that's about right.
Yeah. Well, then now they added the extra step where they offer to buy your cards.
Right.
Some of them. So then there's a countdown clock on that. Like you have to answer within 24 or 48 hours if you want to sell them. Yeah. So those extra steps along the way. But I'll be honest, I already have another pile forming, Chris, of potential PSA subs.
I mean, I think we're part of the problem, Jeff. I don't think we're the solution. I think we are part of the problem.
Yeah. And I'm not going to be part of that solution that's going and buying a tag slab or CGC slab of an Ohtani throwback that I want for PSA 10 prices.
Yeah, this is not going to happen.
So no, I guess we just gotta deal with it.
Okay, but speaking of things we have to deal with, let's talk about some fun and not so much fun stuff. Oh, actually, shoot, I forgot to put the trivia link in there, Jeff. Hold on.
Oh yeah, yes, Chris is back for trivia. While Chris was gone, Chris, did you see we had a repeat winner?
I did. He messaged me, and he was like, "You weren't there. I just want you to know I won, and this is the card I want, and here's my address." And I'm like, "All right." Well, good for him.
3 in a row this week, perhaps.
All right, we are running. We're starting to run out of those prizes too, which is pretty cool. All right,
Yeah,
get
that's
that in
great.
there. There we go. So let me know if that link works. Oh boy. All right, let's get this started. Someone asked about this particular card anyway, so I thought we'd start by showing it. And I have so many tabs open, Jeff. I can't
Pin it
even
to the
begin.
top. So it should trivia should be pinned. Try to get in there, guys.
There we go. All right, let's start with so far, Jeff. One of my, I would say 10 or so favorite cards I've seen come out of Series 1.
Yeah.
I think this is fantastic.
All right. So what's going on here? This appears to be a home run derby.
Yeah, this is the Cal Raleigh Golden Mirror SSP. It's real similar to his Topps Chrome update image variation, but we got a nice horizontal here. The fact that you can see that it's Truist Park in the background is kind of cool. But if you're a Mariner fan or you like Cal Raleigh, I mean, that's a lot of hardware in this photo.
He's got the belt. He's got the giant Derby champ necklace, and yeah, you can tell from the font that's Truist, right? From the font on his jersey. Yeah.
I mean, you can tell, but yeah, because it's the All-Star game. Yeah, you can see the Home Depot in the back right. You can see Delta on the top left.
Yeah, that's very cool. Love to see
that. This is one of the better ones. I will try to focus on some positives here. A lot of these Golden Mirrors have upset me, and I think they've upset a lot of
angry texts coming from Chris. While our chat is slowed, but I noticed on YouTube, our friend Otani PSA 10 hopped in and said that he'll send some more PSA 10s to restock us.
Oh, wow. Are you Otani PSA 10? Are you going to be at the West Coast Card Show this weekend?
Yes, we got to talk about that
again.
M. Newbert sent some prize. I think Michigan Cards and Graphs and prizes. Yes, very good, very good. Thank you, guys.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me get the stash.
And Pesky's asking if you can show the back of that golden mirror.
I can, yes. Yeah, we get almost like a foil, almost a refraction on the backs this year. This is a challenge for my eyes. These are a little shinier, much easier to notice if that was a problem for anyone last year.
They stand out. Yes.
Yeah, they for sure as hell stand out. Some of them in good ways, some of them in bad ways. But yeah, this Cal Raleigh is that's one of the best ones. Someone mentioned in the chat oh boy, how am I going to find it? Give me a sec.
He's going to be here in August, not this weekend, sadly.
Okay.
But for any of you who will be in town this weekend in Ontario, look for me and Chris. We'll be wandering around tomorrow, Friday, wearing our jerseys. So
probably looking confused, carrying a cocktail. Yeah. Jake will be with us, and Jake is 8 inches taller than everybody else at the show.
So you'll be able to know where we are.
Yeah, look for the biggest person in an Aaron Judge jersey you can find. All right. Someone mentioned in the comments the Junior Caminero one, and that is another card that I think this is awesome. So this is from I believe it's from the Home Run Derby last year, Jeff. So this is Caminero with holding a bat that has his face on it.
That is great with the sunglasses. Yeah.
That's awesome. So I feel like Topps knows how to make a good card, Jeff.
Yeah, they do. They know how to make it. They know what will stand out. Yet they have 50% diner shots.
We also get this. Now I can tell you guys what Short Print Today, what Jake said when he saw this, but it started with an F, and you can guess the rest. It just baffles me, Jeff. The dude, second consecutive MVP, and this
Jake
is a photo
just wants
of someone
taking him on the field.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, there's no Jeter in this one, but nonetheless, it's still not a playing field shot.
No, I was just kind of scrolling Instagram stories today because it's fun on release day to see what people pulled, what people see that they like and don't like. And I about 6 accounts that I follow had this card up there, and just various levels of anger and frustration. It's just too bad. And it doesn't make any sense. He had a huge playoff moment, if nothing else. But we just didn't get it. It's not on a card. It's just a
Yeah,
I don't even know how to put into words, Jeff.
Battery Carlisle says that's an AI golden mirror. Yeah, I don't know. It's really disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah. So you and I, Jeff, you and I were talking earlier, and I said like maybe, actually, may have been in our Discord. A lot of really good SSP chatter in the Discord today, but it could be like maybe there was the print time was longer. Was sort of a thought that was a theory that was going around. So maybe they just couldn't get these like playoff moments into the set. And if that's the case, then okay. But still, there's
Okay,
better
he's
judgment
still
than
at
that,
150 plus regular season games of cool moments that could have
right?
happened.
Yeah, but we also know that that's not entirely true because they got
Yes.
the Guerrero card. We got the Guerrero card we wanted. Like
Yeah.
we said in the
Some of them
ALDS.
they can get in and some they can't. Enter the Brew says those are Jeter's hands taking the picture.
Oh, that's funny. That's very funny. But yeah, I mean, after the postseason, I think we talked to a lot of people, many Blue Jays fans. They wanted one of two Vlad cards, either this slide or the Grand Slam against the Yankees, where he pimped it and held the pose for a minute, and we got one. And talk about a card that perfectly fits horizontally. This is tremendous, and the way that there's a little bit of space underneath him, Jeff. If they do the autos and update again, this is going to look incredible.
Yeah, maybe that's why they left that space there. They give him some credit.
I don't. But man, like this, when I see cards like this, I get excited, and then, unfortunately, oh hey, Kyle Cat 1944. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we are here every Thursday, live, and we talk only hobby and occasionally movies, and our marital relations. And then I see this at the complete other end of the hobby spectrum, Jeff.
I wonder if Corbin Carroll was so offended by those couple rookie year cards where he looked so short that they said, "Okay, we're gonna take a shot from an angle that makes you look really tall and look you have really long legs, Corbin. So pay attention for that. Maybe this is the payoff."
Things for days here. I struggle with the mindset of an adult who looks at that image and is like, "Oh yeah, put that on a baseball card. People will love it."
Especially a baseball card that people will be hunting for.
Yeah, put it on something rare. It's like, in what universe?
The nut shot for Corbin, it broke his hand from Fishiest Fish. Did they airbrush the remote control? Chris, a question from Diego. Are golden mirrors the only image variations now? Gone is this distinction between SP and SSP or even USSP?
Oh, that's a great question. Someone made a joke about Byron Buxton, but he does have an SSP, Jeff. And look how fast he is. The shutter speed couldn't even get him.
I don't mind that. That's pretty cool. It's artistic. It's something different. He's on the field.
I like that. To answer that question, golden mirrors have kind of replaced the two different levels of scarcity. We do sometimes get like random SSPs, and sometimes the tops will tell us about them, and sometimes they don't. Like we got those airbrushed Soto, I think Ohtani with the Dodgers, Soto with the Yankees cards in
correct
Series 1 a couple of years ago. So we don't really know about more rare stuff, but the single SPs are gone, but they've sort of been replaced by those companion cards that I believe come out of the Costco boxes. And occasionally those cards have really cool images, but they haven't really caught on as being super popular or collectible just yet.
No, the Judge Paw Patrol. Yeah, there's a couple versions of that. That's true.
Jeff, any thoughts for a Woo 27 or 2978 here?
I was just trying to. No, I have zero idea.
All right.
I mean, I
so
guess
let's
throw it up for bids or put it up for really high, buy it now, and maybe Mrs. Burgos wants it.
Yeah. I do like going back and forth, ones that are really cool and ones that are not. Like, look at Kobe Mayo. This nice low angle shot. We got a full stadium behind him and the Future Star logo right there.
Strutting out there. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks really nice.
That's just a good looking card.
It is. And it's got the old Orioles logo down there. Yeah, I like that card a lot.
Yeah.
Cool uniforms. Curator, this sounds like a giant hit. 2026 Top Series 1 Roman Anthony Gold out of 50 game used patch.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's fantastic. I would get that bad boy up on eBay ASAP, sell it, and then use the money to, I don't know, buy a different Roman Anthony card.
Mayo looks like his rookie debut, though. I don't know.
Like it looks like rookie debut card, or it looks like an image from his rookie debut. If they reused an image, that's a shame. But I don't know.
I'm guessing that's what he means, that it's either looks like that or.
Who has this? Stephen Costanza. No, Stadium Club. Their only way to tell is the code on the back. Usually the image is especially cool, even for Stadium Club. So it does kind of jump out a little bit, but you got to check that code on the back. Or if you're like Jeff and I, you have Jeff's son come and check the code on the back, because we're either too old or too drunk to read it. Oh, Fishiest Fish throwing a little Keston Hira at you there, Jeff.
What has he got?
Okay.
What has he got?
I think he's referencing the orange that we saw.
Hey, speaking of which, did everybody see that Keston Hira got signed today, Chris?
I didn't. By whom?
Big news in the household. Signed by, unfortunately, a team where you probably never see the majors, the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Well.
You never know. There might be 6 to 7 injuries that get him called to the big leagues. He got an invite to big league camp, so maybe he shows again, has another great camp, and shows why he's better than a AAA player.
All right. Well, if there's anyone in the world very happy that I just acquired a nice Freddie Freeman card, it's probably Keston Hira.
Hey, that's true. Oh boy, now the pieces are coming together. Fishiest Fish. That might be a $5 card come the All-Star break when Hira's starting in LA.
You just never know. All right, let's flip over to Tarik Skubal is like the best pitcher in baseball. We're talking back-to-back Cy Young awards. What is this?
I think you said it best when in the Discord when you said he looks like an Eastern European drug kingpin here.
Yeah, that is exactly, like he's the guy that like either John Wick or Nobody. I can't think of the character's name in Nobody. He's like the head guy that, they end up having to defeat at the very end. Like what? But what is this? Who? Jeff, this is a 2-time Cy Young Award winner. Why?
Ty, better get that card. We invited Ty to come on and talk about some of his feelings about these cards, but I believe he's celebrating an early Valentine's Day with Mrs. Teapot, so he couldn't. We invited her on as well, but I don't.
We did actually. I want to point out, Jeff, that this is again, Tarik Skubal is arguably the best pitcher in baseball. Okay. Back-to-back Cy Young Award. So you might think, well, they screwed him on this Golden Beer, but surely they treated him right last year. Like, it's as if they just don't realize how good, like, he's not good because of how he's dressing. For God's sake. It's very frustrating.
Yeah, Coin's making sense as Tops hates the Tigers, worst photos ever. Yes, Ty's went on several rants about that.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think Ty is going to be owning very many of these cards.
And Michigan Cards and Graphs makes a good point. If you've seen his base card, which we actually pulled, his base card is awesome.
Yeah,
he's roaring after Michigan Cards and Graphs is roaring after capping off a scoreless start in Cleveland with a K in the 7th.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's a really cool card. It's almost like, I don't know. And it's not even like a team by team thing. I have so many questions. I'm sorry, this is not going to be horizontal the way it should be. But like Riley Green's is fantastic. Like that's a great looking, that's opening day. Riley Green.
Shot. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, Skubal was also coming through those same things. He started that day. So
yes. Why? SFO Sox fan says we should all go on to Getty Images and find a better Skubal image and spam Tops with them.
Just keep hitting them with it, right?
Neil said time to have Mahan on again for another scolding. Newbert. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Like I just have I just want to know. It's like the people I know, people over there are collectors and they love the hobby as much as we do, but they know people don't want these cards. Like they're on social media, they're seeing the reaction that we're seeing. And it just doesn't make any sense that they continue to make these cards. On the other hand, look at Julio Rodriguez. That's fantastic.
Great shot. Yeah.
Yeah, that Julio was really good. Oh, I also want to point out this one is just it's almost funny at this point, Jeff, that I kind of hope in a way that every Yamamoto Golden Mirror SSP is always him at a microphone going forward.
At a microphone, some sort of podium, doing some sort of news conference.
Just over and over, never on the field, never throwing a pitch, never doing anything but this. Do it for like his 12-year, whatever, 15-year career. It's nothing but press conference photos. Just trolling us, into the grave, basically.
And if there was, I know we talked about the Vlad, if there was a way to get another player who had a fantastic postseason coming out party, get him in a postseason photo in Series 1, it'd be Yamamoto.
Right? I mean, I was fully expecting somewhere we're going to see that pile-on photo where like all the guys are jumping on him and in the middle of it, you can just see his face. Like it's got to be on a card, Jeff. It's got to be on a card. I feel like that's going to be on my tombstone, by the way. It's got to be on a card. And then you saying, well, it isn't. Over and over. And all right. So I just there are some funny comments here. M. Newbert, SFO Sox fan, let's all go on Getty Images and find better pictures. M. Newbert said, I've been on for 20 seconds. And I've already found 8 better pics of Scooble than were on there.
It doesn't take much. That's the worst part.
Yeah. Yeah. At least, but someone else said, who is it? Abzuka Tom says we got the black parallels back. So we got to take that win. That's an important win. Let's not pretend that's not the case. We're very happy to have those back.
It is crazy that it just disappeared for a little bit.
Yes. And then someone in the chat mentioned, this is another, I think this might be a top 5 SSP for me, Jeff. That's the Nick Kurtz.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
the
horizontal here. Look at all those specks of water, and the Gold Cup is still there.
Yeah, this is a nice color match. I love the way the border goes, and between the border and the Gold Cup and his uniform and the Gatorade, it's very, very, a very entrancing photo. This is very cool. I like this one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. That one's going to look like really good with a gold auto too, if they do those again in update. And obviously we hope they will. But what about his rookie teammate from last year, Jacob Wilson? Surely he also got a cool card.
Somebody mentioned the Jacob Wilson one earlier in the chat. Yeah.
Now look, sometimes I feel like, Jeff, we say things and then Topps finds a way to do the things that we say, but not in a good way. Like we say all the time, we love cards with players and their team's mascots. Like those are really fun. Those are very fun SSPs. We like seeing them. But
yeah, baseball card Brett likes this, but why does it have to be a red carpet mascot photo? I mean, we talk about Harper and the check. We talk about being chased around the field in uniform. I don't know. What is he holding open in his jacket? Does that say number 5?
Yeah, he has like his name and his jersey number kind of stitched into the
All right, that's a cool jacket. I appreciate that, but
yeah, I mean, because the mascot and because the A's mascot is so distinctive, it's just very clearly an elephant for no particular reason that I can think of. I don't think elephants are athletic, really. And because the mascot's wearing shorts.
I think it goes back to Philadelphia. So I'm not sure if it was like some a political reason when the A's were in Philly. They remember they had an elephant and seeing some of those old pictures, but
interesting.
I don't know.
I don't know if elephants have a long history of living in Philadelphia, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. I like the mascot. Yeah. He's also wearing a belt, which is just a great little detail. I don't know how many mascots have belts, but like he's really fully dressed, which is nice. It makes Blooper look like some sort of sex criminal. But I don't hate this card as much as I should. It's probably my favorite red carpet photo because of the elephant.
Yeah, it spruces up a red carpet photo, and the cup's on there, which always makes it good too. Eric Resky says John McGraw called the A's white elephants. So maybe they were
There we go.
Maybe they've always been a discount franchise.
It's possible. All right. So speaking of discount franchises, a lot of Brewers have cool cards.
I knew that was coming.
I hope you guys heard the sound coming out of Jeff's mouth right there.
Hey, best farm system in baseball. I'm telling you, after the 2-year strike, the Brewers are going to be great.
If you can put a bet on the Brewers in 2023 right now, I'd put some money on it.
2023. Oh. Andrew Vaughn, King Andrew, was one of the biggest contributors to the Brewers' success last year. It's fun to see him get the celebration shot. He struggled mightily with the White Sox and in the minor leagues. So it was nice to see him come up and live up to his high draft pick potential for the Brewers last year. Cool shot.
Yeah, I like this picture. Check out the cups on the side.
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
Of the card.
Yeah,
really cool little detail that we get in here.
And I see him pouring all over his back. So the cups must have been on top, and they must have been, and they're just pouring over his shoulder. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like this one might be one that I search out and try to get. It's a nice memory of the year, the good that we had in 2025.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to cost you. It shouldn't set you back too much. So James Wood, Jeff, is a budding young superstar in the league.
Sure is.
And he had a really good first full year last year. He tailed off in the second half, as a lot of young players do.
Yep.
I was excited for what his golden mirror might be, given all the home runs that he hit for the Nationals this year.
Yeah,
and
a lot of great big offensive moments.
Yeah, my excitement dissipated very quickly.
So how do... okay. Well, let me postpone my thought while I read what Butter Tart says. Following a rivalry over player contracts, Giants manager John McGraw called the Philadelphia Athletics a white elephant. Connie Mack embraced the insult. There you go. Yeah, this is he's wearing a painter's costume here. How do they decide who's gonna get the red carpet and who's gonna get the diner? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, how do they decide? Red carpet, diner, Gatorade bath, home run celebration, or just really cool photo? How do they make the determination? I don't know. Sad Trombone is 100% right. I also just want to give SoCal Rage some credit here, because this this comment is 100% accurate. Yamamoto's best golden mirror is Shohei Ohtani's golden mirror, and he is just downing what looked like his seventh Budweiser.
Yes.
For the 45-minute window.
Yeah, I wonder if they say if PSA is going to call this white party.
Oh man. Oh, I've got another one coming up that I really want to know what PSA is going to call it. All right.
So there's no stupid questions, Iron Lung. Mm-hmm. The difference between the hobby and the jumbo boxes are always more expensive, and they usually have higher guarantees. So depending on the product, in this particular product, Chris said the jumbos have a guaranteed auto and relic, or just guaranteed auto.
I believe you're one auto, one relic in a jumbo, and then in a hobby you get one of something that it's either or. Yeah,
right. Yes. So that's the biggest difference in Bowman Draft. Sometimes you might get three autos versus one. So just look closely.
Royally Cheese. That's a great addition. I will get to that in just one second. I want to talk about this Brandon Marsh here for a minute. Yeah, yes, baseball card, Brett. I love it. So I don't like the Phillies. I don't like Brandon Marsh, but this card is great because this is very specific to him, Jeff.
Yes.
He gets himself soaking wet and then goes out and plays every game, and he re-soaks like as the game goes on. So I really like this one. They put thought into Brandon Marsh's Golden Mirror SSP.
It's funny because I don't know how long this has been going on, but when it first happened, I didn't know that was the case. So he'd come out like to bat in the first inning and he'd be completely soaked. And I'm like, what's the humidity there? Like 1,000% wherever they're playing. Everybody else looks fine. I just thought he was a sweaty mess. But yes, that's part of his shtick, part of his deal.
Yeah.
So I applaud Topps for making note of that.
Yeah, this one was cool. And Jay Urseth, I missed your comment before, but he said he's really glad Andrew Vaughn has a hat on because he looks like an alien in his.
I did see that. Poor Andrew Vaughn. He does kind of look like he's about 60, and I think he's 27.
Yeah, just catching a stray on a random YouTube on Thursday night. Just trying to live his life, you know?
Comet says get a haircut. And maybe, but since he doesn't have a haircut and this is what he does, kudos to Topps.
Yes, I can support this one. All right. So who was it? Royally Cheese mentioned arriving in their street clothes. I'm going to show you guys what my personal opinion right now. This is the worst card in the entire set. Okay.
I wonder if I've seen this.
You've definitely seen it. And it deserves to be called the worst because of the potential for it to be so much better. Because Bobby Witt Jr. is a really popular, really fun.
Okay, this has come up several times in the chat already, Chris. Let's see it. Yeah. Bazooka Tom, too soon. This info just came out.
That would be amazing. I hope he does. I sincerely hope he does. I haven't seen it. We'll see. No, Seven Costanza. Nobody wants this
card collector Bobby Witt doesn't even want this. Can you zoom in at all, Chris, so we can get a better look at this one?
I can, but I'm not sure anyone's going to want it.
Yes, this is the first thing I thought of. This is like an athletic version of Kid Rock.
I mean, well, this is how you're like. This looks like a frat boy going on a booze cruise. That's what this looks
calls
like.
It Bobby Witt not signing an autograph.
Yeah. Like this is like a 23-year-old just going on like a weekend cruise to Cabo and back.
Yeah, it's like a hungover 23-year-old.
I just don't.
Comets loves the bucket hats. Do you like this image? Comets. I mean,
Comets, you've got one of the
more athletically exciting players. So I see what you're saying about potential, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Am I impressed at his forearms and his legs? Yes, I am. But I don't ever want to see an image like this on a baseball card. Comets has one of the best image variation collections I've seen on Instagram. This year is a recent account. Amazing cards. You don't want this, buddy. You do not want this card.
This does kind of look like the Filmington alter ego that's been appearing on Instagram. If you guys haven't seen it, it's reminiscent. I don't think it'll be long before we see that Filmington wearing this bucket hat when he's out at the beach and maybe a little extra white on his nose. This is a deep cut chop shop.
Wow.
Amish kid going on Rumspringa.
Okay, I can see it. Excellent pronunciation there, Jeff.
Thank you.
I mean, this is it. Now we got like I was going to say Royally Cheesed is a Royals fan and no interest in this one. And it's just.
Yeah, that's we've seen a couple of them like that. I think didn't you in our chat, Chris, didn't you send out the Schlittler one and then you could said, well, at least Jake can save some money.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, Jeff, we have a lot more to get to.
Oh, okay.
I know I'm telling you, the forearm strength is real here. I think Bobby Witt Jr. could challenge Jeff's farmer's carry record, which I believe holds for most of Southern Los Angeles.
I get 20 minutes to hang out with him, and we just do farmer carries around the stadium.
Do one farmer's carry. Oh, Clifton Card says this is the Gilligan's Island parallel. I can see that.
Is he wearing pumps? Yeah. More like royally not pleased with this.
I wonder what they cropped out. I bet he has like Crocs on or something. And
Crocs. Probably Crocs. And they're like, well, we'll have to pay Crocs to have them on there. Waka in the Rain. Are you going to show that one, Chris?
I wasn't. I can pull that one up. But yeah, Michael Waka got a really cool like long shot of him kind of warming up in the outfield. And it's a beautiful photo. But this one, it just makes me question everything. All right. So here's another top five.
Christian, these are the image variations. These are the image variations that we're looking at.
Yeah. But how does the same company that gives us this Pete Crow Armstrong, which is spectacular?
Look at that Wrigley Field. Looks like a nice summer day. You get the bleachers in there. You got the ivy. Oh, great shot.
Yeah. And I love how his hand and his hat, Jeff, comes up out of the border too. So you get like the Cubs.
We love the overlapping the borders. Yeah.
Extra Cubs logo up there. And this one, again, is going to look fantastic with an auto. This is just really, really cool. If you're a
Yes.
Cubs fan, you like Pete Armstrong, that'll be a card that ages well. It kind of reminds me, Jeff, of the Buster Posey from, I think it's 2016, swinging in San Francisco with the Coke bottle in the background.
I can definitely see that. Right. You see the outfield there. You see the Coke bottle. Yeah. Horizontal shot. Oh, boy. There, Jordan. He had a rough second half. PCA waving by to his market value. Yeah, he had a rough second half, but let's see if he bounces back.
What was I going to say?
This is a great story, G or Seth. My first trip to Wrigley was a day game versus the Marlins, Yelich's rookie year, and we just heckled him the whole game because we had no idea who he was. That is a great first trip to Wrigley. You're close enough. Heckle the players. I hope you had a few beers. Matt says they have so many games to get good photos. Why is it that challenging? Do they only have access to some? They have access to everything. And we were talking about that. And I want to mention, when we didn't have access to comments, I saw on YouTube, somebody made a very astute comment, Chris, that said they turned around those Topps Now cards in 24 hours. You can't tell me that 3 months after the playoffs, they can't throw these into production because they're not printing right after the playoffs. Yeah, it takes a while to print this many cards, but they're not printing right after the playoffs.
That's very true.
It was your bachelor party. Nice. Excellent.
Yeah. All right, what was the? Oh yeah, this one I just thought was really funny. This one, a couple people in our Spitball and Discord, Jeff, were talking about this particular card. If a sad trombone was a card, it would be this Mason Miller.
Maybe next to the monster, Aroldis Chapman, the best reliever in baseball. Maybe he's sad because he wasn't really a closer much when he got to San Diego, but come on. I wish, for him, I would love to see him throwing a pitch and seeing where it starts and where it ends up. Give me a picture from behind Mason Miller or behind the batter and see Mason Miller throwing into you.
Right? Yeah. Like, I mean, his arm would look like Buxton's legs in that other photo.
Yes,
it does.
I would like that.
Seven Costanza, it really does. Now, look, a lot of these, like the arriving in street clothes, the red carpet, you could say like, well, that's a theme that they want to use. Fine. It's a stupid theme they shouldn't use, but at least you can sort of grasp the thought process, flawed though it may be. This is one of the best relievers in all of baseball, sitting in a chair looking sad. Someone saw this and was like, yes, let's put this on a chase card.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Jeff. I just don't know.
It's very frustrating. Yes, we're talking a lot about the Discord. Strange kid on the block. The Discord is through Spitball and Cards, the other show that Chris and I do with Scotty B, Filmington, and Teapot. We have a Patreon, which is $10 a month, and you get extra video every week and also have access to the Discord, which we just started in November, I believe, but there's already a couple hundred people in there, and it's really a fun way to talk about baseball, talk about these cards, show off your recent pickups. So you need to, if you're interested, give it a shot at find Spitball and Cards Patreon. Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
Link in the chat. Thick boy, yeah, his girlfriend, he just got a phone call. Like, or honestly, maybe his dog just got hit by a car. Like, I don't know. I can't, like, this is making me sad. So I don't even want to look at it anymore. Just get him off there. Poor guy. Let me get something else. Okay, this one was fun.
Maybe he's thinking about Chris picking up a card of him. No.
He probably was. He's like, why do I have just an unexpected twinge in my shoulder?
Thanks for the endorsement, Matt R. It is fun. We usually go 2 hours. Chris, you know that. We usually go 2 hours. We go.
That's the plan, but we're going to go through a lot. There's 300 of these in the set, and we're going to go through quite a few. Someone asked how to find these. The only way right now, go on eBay and just search 2026 Topps Golden Mirror and hit go. And you're just going to be scrolling through. And some of them are very interesting. Some for good ways and some for sad ways.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Is this in the queue, Chris?
It wasn't. I hadn't seen it yet, but hold on. I mean, I'll grab it. But I like the Royce Lewis, Jeff.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. J. Earseth likes it too. What has he got? I can't quite tell. Is that like a hunting cap? Is that what has he got on?
Oh my God. All right. I'm seeing the William Contreras. Good Lord. I think it was the Minnesota home run. It looks like
Whatever their version
Troy,
of the
like it's
Samurai
one of those
Cap
300
was.
Warriors or something.
Yeah. Oh, Spartan thing. Okay.
Pardon. Thank you. Jeez.
What's up, I
Okay.
Collect Ichiro? Yeah, we're going to be going for a while. Timmy Two Hobbies. We did talk about the PSA, so if you want to rewatch the beginning, we mentioned that.
Oh my God. Now we're all stupid. Thank you. It's the Roman helmet. That's that. Thank you, Matt R.
Oh, I didn't even see. Is that on the top going over the border? Nice.
It's just cool. Like, I mean, poor Royce Lewis, man.
Because he made it through the game without an injury. That didn't last long.
No.
Yeah.
That is a very cool card, though. And I don't think Twins fans, Jeff, are going to have a lot to root for this year. I saw a post about how low their payroll has dropped, and it's just a matter of time before Joe Ryan's out the door. That franchise, I would say the Pirates need to be taken away, the A's need to be taken away, and the Twins need to be taken away from their owners and someone else brought in. Let Mark Cuban have a go at this. I think he'd be really fun to have in the league.
Agreed. Yeah.
But yeah, I like this Royce Lewis card. It put a smile on my face.
Minnesota's the Rome of the upper Midwest. Great.
All right. I did find the Contreras card, and yes, I will pull it up, but we have to go good and then bad. So up
Diego
next,
pulled a Scuba relic, orange relic out of 25. Congratulations. Love the fact that some of you guys are opening packs while we're doing this. Please keep us posted if you pull anything good. That sounds great. Sounds like one you should sell the tie to get your money back. And a lot of talk about Ben Rice. So we'll definitely have to talk about Ben Rice.
We'll get to the Ben Rice card as well. Trust me, guys. Like that, the top of my screen, they reach about 1 millimeter wide, and I'm struggling to hit the right ones. I also want to say, if you like opening packs, next week we're going to try to go. We're going to try to do our show on Wednesday.
Yes.
And that is the day that Stadium Club releases. So we will have my boxes, fingers crossed, will be here. So I will be opening packs as we go, showing you guys the cards as they come out. I'm very excited about Stadium Club still. I refuse to believe there are no Chrome cards. I refuse to believe there are no image variations. And I refuse to believe the Earth is round. So, guys, next week's going to be fun. I'm ready for Stadium Club. But
yep. Open them up. Eric, are you guys comfortable buying these SPs ungraded? Yes. Yeah. They, especially now, they're coming out so fast. We learned our lesson with some of the hotter ones from previous years, like the Ohtani, for instance, from last year. Sometimes that's the only way to do it, and they might be rough. As somebody said earlier in the chat, Chris, these backs seem to look a little better. So I don't know if the foil treatment on there makes them a little less susceptible to all the edge issues that typically these have. I'm not seeing them up close, so I can't really say that for sure, but that might be an issue.
Yeah, to throw another thought out there, these cards are rare. Like if you look at the graded pops, the total number of cards graded of the last couple of years, like they're going down. Like these are really, really tough cards. And if one comes up at a reasonable price, I don't even care. Like, I don't think the grade is as important. For sure, your 10s are going to get a crazy premium, like the Ohtani Trophy 10, I think, crossed 10K. But we had two copies of that. Neither one would probably even 9. One graded a 7 for us. We have another one at PSA. We think, I don't know, it's probably going to be the same. But the card is so rare and it looks cool. The grade isn't that important to me. If I think the image of a card is going to make it more valuable, I'm going to try to grab a couple before other people catch on to it. Sort of a thought process. All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to get to the Contreras, but first, Jeff, I like this Royce Lewis. Here's a card I don't like, and it's from last year.
Congrats on coins making sense. Pulled a pink Diamante of the Miz. Love that. Yeah. Oh, yes. The Jeopardy buzzer. I call this Paul Skeen's Jeopardy buzzer.
Yes, the Jeopardy buzzer, the Paul Dano, the Quentin Tarantino hates this card. This image sucks. This made me mad. He's so good and so exciting to watch pitch, and this is what we get.
Especially because how much we love rookie cup cards. They're only going to get one their whole career. They're going to get SPs throughout their whole career, SSPs, Golden Mirrors, but they only get one rookie cup, and so this is a rookie cup image variation.
Yeah, and like even in Topps Chrome, he had an image variation of him giving the peace sign, and then in Topps Chrome Update, he finally had a cool one, him pitching to Judge in the All-Star game. That's a cool card. So we thought, things are getting better. Things are getting better for Skeens. But they aren't, Jeff, because this is his golden mirror, and it's a gosh darn diner shot from last year's All-Star game.
Okay. So on the positive side, at least he has his uniform on.
That's
like
fair. Okay.
Hat.
right,
I
all
do
right.
like that. So that's a little upgrade. He's got a ball in his hand versus an invisible Jeopardy buzzer. So a
Sure.
couple upgrades, but yeah, I don't love it. Don't love
No,
it.
he looks completely disinterested. He is not having 1 ounce of fun. And that's just not what we want to see. This is like a good companion for Mason Miller.
Yeah, the poor guys. Yeah, just like put those two cards side by side. Oh man, the world is rough for Paul Skeens and Mason Miller. SSP Joel says, is it better to buy now or wait a few weeks until the hype dies down? Again, here it varies. If it's a card that is getting a particularly solid interest from the masses, it's a great image, it might be something you want to go after. Think about the Marcelo Meyer eye black, right, Chris? We've been talking about that with one of our friends, and that was a great shot. And those just seem to be going up as time goes on. There's other cards that aren't as sought after that the price will go down. So if it's something that you need, yeah, nice spot for the Auto Cubs fan. If it's something that you need for a set and isn't a particularly great looking card, wait it out. But if it's a big time player and it's that's true, he doesn't usually look happy or interested. But if it's a big player or a great image, you might want to go after the early ones.
Yeah, especially like if some of the stuff will come up with buy it now prices, and sometimes they're not completely outlandish. So if it's a player you like and the image is cool, like the one I've been debating honestly is the Acuna, which I'll get to in a minute. Which I like at first I was like, it's okay, but the more I look at it, the more I like it. So I'm probably going to buy one. So the question is when. As my wife said, just wait till he gets hurt, the price will go down. And after I was done crying, I still don't like her thought process. Anyway, William Contreras, everyone brace yourselves.
All right. Well,
Jeff's taking a minute to absorb the image. Yeah.
Chris, my son loves rewatching games. So today he was just rewatching the Game 5, the condensed version of the Game 5 against the Cubs.
Oh, yeah.
And they won. And Contreras had a great game, hit a home run early in the game. So many big playoff moments on the field, which they could have captured those.
That's
I just don't know. Instead, it kind of looks like a Soul Glow ad for Coming to America.
Now, is this
Star Huddle's on my same wavelength? Yeah.
Is this what was he wearing? Is this what he put on after that game, Jeff? Or was that sort of
no, not that game. The crown came about, I think, with the whole King Vaughn when Andrew Vaughn came in. But I don't know. And he just got married too. Maybe should put him in his wedding outfit on here. That's
I mean, one thing we said a lot of times on these cards, Jeff, is it's okay to just zoom out a little bit. Give us a little bit of space.
Yeah, maybe if you could see the stadium in the background, see why he's celebrating. We don't need to see this close. Yeah, very slick Rick. Oh boy. Well, yeah. Mad City Brew, I don't think you have to worry about Chris picking up this particular card. So he did sign today. Yes, they avoided arbitration, thankfully, which usually they do.
Brewers willing to pay up a little bit.
Crooked Hearts. Oh, it does look like a fun quinceanera.
Yeah, that's a really good comment. All right, the Red Sox got some cool photos. Carlos Narvaez is like, he was there. He kind of split time behind the dish, but how cool is that?
What a shot. What a really cool picture. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. We talk about going to battle. Looks like he's going to battle. Great shot. They're wearing their
game face. Like he's ready to go, Jeff. That's cool. I also really like
that one a lot.
Yes, I like the Marcelo Meyer batting cage and his like.
Yeah, if you're gonna give us something where a player's not in uniform, don't go to the diner. Go to the batting cage. Something like this where you can just see them working on their craft. Great.
Yes, that one is cool. I had it queued up. Now it's gone. Hold on.
Somebody mentioned Roman Anthony as well.
Yeah, I thought I had him actually. I had a couple of these things in a row.
PSA skips leg day. he's got some thin calves. Some thin
Those are
he's
fine.
got quads going there. He's got calves kind of like Jordan, except unlike Jordan, he's not like 6'5", 250 pounds. So I think his calves could take it.
And any guy who goes to the gym knows it's really hard to grow your calves. Okay. As a friend of mine used to say, mass moves mass, and it's always the bigger guys that have the better calves. But anyway, here's Roman Anthony. On the surface, you're like, what is this? But this, I believe it was SFO Sox fan in our Discord, looked this up. This is Roman Anthony taking the field at Fenway Park for the first time, meeting the media.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I love to hear the story behind it. Somebody else mentioned that cameras in the shot is a theme, and you can see the big TV camera here taking up a third of the picture, which is an interesting choice. Love the rookie cup on here. Love the way the rookie cup and top 75 is framed in the green. And yeah, I think that being a significant moment makes this card worthwhile. Love to see the rookie card shield and cup on the same card too.
Yeah, I do not hate. I kind of like this one. It's
decisive if he likes it or not.
Yeah, I mean, I'll waffle on it too. But here's another thing I want to add. It sort of reminds me of the Sedane Rafaela Golden Mirror from 2024. And again, guys, this is the stuff that lives rent free in my head. Very similar vibe, more like a little more movie star esque ish for Rafaela. But I think this card is pretty cool. And given what we have seen with some of these others, while it might not be your dream Roman Anthony card, I think you gotta just
and
a win.
This was one of our favorite ones from that year. I think this would be a fun theme if they did for a year. They did all the rookies media day, first time meeting the media at their stadium, something like that. That would be a fun theme to do.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just trying to find. Oh yeah. Hold on.
Curator approves, yellow handrail, camera behind the rookie card logo. Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. All right, hold on. All right, I just want to point out with that Roman Anthony.
Did the Roman one that was $9.99 or best offer sell?
Yes.
Evan has the saved search, so he can beat you guys if one for a good price comes up. Hey, and if you guys buy it on eBay, please use the QR code right here.
Yeah, then I'm running out of Jim Beam.
Chris and I get a couple cents on every card that's purchased. Please use that. It really helps us out. A way to support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. So thank you.
Also, I just want to show, like,
haven't yet.
If you're not sure you like that Roman Anthony card, I'm going to tell you Roman Anthony is on another Golden Mirror in Series 1. There is a little subset card called Style and Smiles, and it's Roman Anthony and Marcelo Meyer just together. They're on the field stretching or something. So they get a Golden Mirror. So surely, Jeff, it's them celebrating something, right?
Sure. Yeah, of course. High fives. What?
That's really bad.
Style should be in quotes here.
Yeah, that's really, really bad. That one.
Style. Ooh. Okay.
But Scott Porch, if you're watching, you don't need to buy this one.
Jiminy crickets.
Yeah, that was really, really bad. Like,
I mean, this reminds me, Chris, of, I don't know if it was Us Weekly or People, but they used to have a section at the front of the magazine that I'd read in the doctor's office that says stars, they're just like us. And they would take pictures of the people out at the grocery store, walking down the street, and they look all frumpy in clothes they just woke up in, just like us. And so maybe that's this. Can't believe they call it style and smile. They are kind of both smiling, but man, that's wow. Yeah.
I tell you. I showed this card to my wife, and her opinion on my wardrobe has gone up.
I was gonna say, yeah. You have to be...
All right. Okay. Someone mentioned this one, a Ben Rice, very cool. In the bullpen, got the ball almost hitting the glove.
Second year in a row that they've treated Rice well.
Second set in a row. Topps Chrome update.
Yes.
Treated him real well.
Yeah, this is a great shot. Love the action shot. Love the fact that the ball's almost in there. Great.
Very cool. Somebody Jeff and I are very interested in this year. Gunnar Henderson gets the tri-corner hat.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if that was a burnt nacho or a tri-corner. I see. Yeah. Okay. So that was their celebration, no longer the whatever it was they put around their neck or.
Yes, it's something new. Hold on. And hold on, maybe I don't know.
George
If
says
there's
they look like the Menendez brothers.
one.
Walking in like Vincent Chase. Yes.
A little bit.
Nacho
But
hat from The Simpsons. Chris, did unintentionally make a Simpsons reference?
I mean,
It looked
pretty
like a
much
nacho
anything
meat.
can unintentionally be a Simpsons reference, more or less. So this sort of harkens back. I'm using the word
Harken.
harken.
Yeah,
3 years ago in his rookie golden mirror, Jeff, we got this guy. I think that's what made you think of the gold chain.
it did.
So I don't
Yep.
mind. I don't mind going back to this a couple times because celebrating the dugout, especially if they're
Celebrating the
different.
dugout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different celebrations, Jeff. If we go through every couple of years, he has a new SSP of a new home run celebration. Who's going to hate on that? What a great little set to put together.
Yep.
We'll get
All
Matty H cards on
celebrations.
that. Yeah,
No
our resident.
taxation without representation. Rhymes with roof with a movie call out here. You look like a couple of dorks. They're your
And we
clothes.
appreciate you. Yeah, we appreciate you taking the last word of that quote out. But yeah, that's one of the best, like, sort of subtle lines in Pulp Fiction. That's fantastic.
Speaking of that, you know what my wife and I watched last night, Chris? Reservoir Dogs. Did watch it for a little bit of research, and it had been a long time since she had seen it, and she's just like, "What's the point of all this?" I'm like, well, yeah, it's pretty much it's pretty much it. The story of the movie. Yeah, but some
I'm
great
going to assume that was writing research and not jewelry heist research. If I had to guess.
or shooting someone at close range research. That I hope that's not the case either.
Yeah, I don't want to see you with a huge bandage where your ear used to be on a future episode either, Jeff.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, I like that Gunnar Henderson. I think that's really cool, and I hope they continue to do different home run celebrations, and we get different SSPs. All right, a couple more. We got to get to trivia. I didn't realize we're at 7:15.
I see the comments stopped working just as we're talking about that. Comments stopped working. Yeah, why I got to be Mr. Pink?
Yeah,
great.
That's the answer to that question. It's perfect, and it delivered absolutely perfectly by that actor whose name I cannot think of off the top of my head. But anyway, also not appropriate for the show. But you know what else isn't appropriate for the show is this Clayton Kershaw Golden Mirror. This is his last playing days SSP, Jeff, and it's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, somebody posted this in the Discord, Chris. I don't know if you saw my response to this, but when I first saw this, it immediately reminded me of George Costanza on top of the couch posing.
Yep.
Even the couch is similar here. It just is so unnecessary. It is so unnecessary.
Yep. I see Chris C saying, "What in the heck?" which is an excellent reaction to this card. Yeah, M. Newbert saying a please would be nice. There are some of the lines in that scene from the moment Harvey Keitel shows up are just absolutely, each one is quotable for an R-rated show, including one of my Harvey Keitel's got my favorite Harvey Keitel line of all time is in that scene. Let's not start ... just yet. Absolutely fantastic. I try to use that as often as possible, and it never lands the same way because I'm not as cool as Harvey Keitel, Jeff.
Yeah, the scene where he and Steve Buscemi are in the bathroom when he first gets there. They're just the whole scene, the way it's shot. I mean, it looks so low budget, but just the way that those guys are into, yeah, it's so good, so good.
All right, one more card, and then let me hold on. What's our trivia situation? How many people are in there? All right, we got a pretty good.
Parsons calling out Dad Bod Kershaw with. I feel like there would be a lot more fries on that table.
Well, I think if we zoom in, we'll actually see what appears to be an empty basket of fries right over here.
They're right beneath that 22 right there now.
Yeah, I mean, his gut is hanging over his belt.
Yeah, poor guy.
It's like, I mean, this is the best left-handed pitcher of our lifetimes. And they're treating him like Rafael Devers. It's not fair. It's very frustrating.
Emophobic is reminding me that there is a call out to Milwaukee in Reservoir Dogs. Yeah, he pretends to be from Milwaukee. Talk a little bit about the Brewers.
Is that why is that how he explains why he doesn't tip?
No, it's Tim Roth's character pretends to be from Milwaukee.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay, let's look at one.
Air Jordan keeps talking about this logo. I don't know what the deal is with this logo on the 91 cards. How can you screw up a Yankees logo? It's basically been the same for 30 years. What's going on?
Jeff, I know what he means. Air Jordan. It's Air Jordan saying that, right?
Yes.
Or is it emophobic? Air Jordan. Yeah, we will discuss that because it's very simple and they screwed it up. You are 100% right. And look, I didn't notice it at first. Maybe it was you in the Discord who pointed it out, but as soon as you did, I cannot stop looking at it and how bad it is and how stupid.
Now I want to see it.
All right, I will go get it. Let me show one more card here. This is the Acuna. Let me get the. All right, I see it's Jeff has no immediate thoughts on this.
Oh, the Acuna. Yeah. No, I was trying to check out. We were losing the comments again, so I was back on YouTube checking the comments.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't mind this at all. I saw some people giving it hate, but he's in a uniform. He's given the heart symbol, which we've seen people do with their kids and their family. So I don't mind this one at all. What do you think about it?
See, initially I was like, oh, well, that's I don't know, that's kind of dumb. But then the more I look at it, look how happy he is.
Yeah, he's very happy. He's joyful. That's what we miss when he's not on the field.
Yeah. So I actually, the more I look at this one, the more I like it.
Plus those jerseys and hats are fire.
They are. Yeah. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to find. Wait, I can do it that way.
No, I like it. Yankees Collectors is the first time I saw the logo. I wanted to cry. It's so bad.
All right, I'm getting there.
Oh man, jeez. Now I can't imagine what they.
All right, Jeff is just chomping at the bit here. Give me a second.
Royally Cheese says well composed and colorful dugout shot, not bad. Joey says I can't see macho guys giving the heart sign. Come on, cut him some slack.
First of all, Acuna is not exactly what I would not describe him as like a particularly macho dude. I mean, he is just a very confident, relaxed guy.
Jeez, baseball card Brett. I'm expecting to see an absolute dumpster fire here. Look how they massacred my boy.
All right, ready? Okay.
Their logo. Surprised Jake. Maybe that's why Jake's not tuning in.
I don't know if Jake even noticed it. His focus has been elsewhere. Okay, so let's show the before. Okay, so this is a 1991 Topps card of Yankee great Don Mattingly. And let's take a minute.
40th anniversary up there.
Right. And you see what they did here. Okay.
Okay.
We got the Yankees.
Okay.
Yankees in cursive, kind of lined up very nicely.
Everybody's logo, right?
Yeah. Every team was basically this. Yeah.
Like a script type logo.
But I want you to really look at how that looks. Okay. And it looks clean and nice, right?
Yeah, that looks clean and nice. Agreed.
All right. This is what they did for the 2026 Topps New York Yankee cards with this design.
25th anniversary. Let's see what we got here.
It's so dumb, Jeff.
What?
It is so dumb.
Oh my goodness. What?
I don't know if I would have noticed it if I think if Air Jordan hadn't mentioned it in the Discord, but as soon as he did, I just went and looked at a bunch of these and I'm just shaking my head at the thought process or complete lack thereof that went into this.
I suppose Sox fan likes it. So does David White. A graphic designer's, I mean, it just looks like this reminds me of when the California Angels of Anaheim were trying to figure out their logo and just putting crap all across the top of the cards or wherever they could fit it. Like there's going to be any confusion if there was any other Yankees, you needed to have New York on top this time.
It's so funny.
Mookie Chilson says they didn't want confusion with Yankee Magazine. I mean, I just oh boy. Nate the Great. The Yankees lose. Yeah, Yankees Collector is the first thing you notice. Yeah, boy, that's just ooh.
Oh my God. It's the more I look at it, the funnier it's getting.
The comments are just rolling in here. Oh boy. we better clip this section and make a reel. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh geez.
Lost in this, I have to also point out real quick, Jeff, does Aaron Judge have like the longest Achilles tendons in baseball? Like, why is his calf? That's a good like 14 inches between his like ankle and his calf.
That's crazy. How does he stand on that?
I don't know.
How
But if
come he hasn't
tears an
ripped that
Achilles-
yet?
if he
Seven
tears an
stands.
Achilles,
You
it's
want New
forever.
York or Yankees in the box? Neither. Okay. Say no more.
Say no more.
Oh man. Oh, the poor Yankees collectors are taking heat. Jake got roasted. I don't know if you saw, Chris, but at the end of last week, Jake got a little bit roasted being a Yankees fan. It was marvelous. All in good fun. Mike Bassick, did they do that to the Mets too? I don't know.
Did they? I don't know. I'm just looking at it and just I continue just I'm just smiling. It's just so bad. It's funny.
It's so absurd. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's really kind of takes away from the overall aesthetic of the card.
Yeah, it's I just wanted this
comments. Yeah, this is oh boy.
I just want to show this really quick. I just grabbed like the first other team that popped up.
Okay. So it wasn't all script. It was basically they tried to incorporate the team's font at the time that they wore on their uniforms.
That's not even the Yankees font, though. All right, and to answer, was it Mike Bassick that asked about? Is it the Mets?
Yeah. I suppose Sox fans said they did not do that with the Mets.
Nope, sure didn't. Right there.
Oh, and look how nice that looks. Like it goes right across. I guess maybe they thought to match this, they needed to have the New York Yankees be bigger. So they just went with the full New York Yankees and put none of them in the actual box. They should have. Crazy Cryptids is right. They should have just thrown an NY on there.
Yes, that's the easiest solution, right? Just put the Yankee logo in there.
As usual, Mookie says. That's true.
Wait, all right. Tim A. Card says they did it with the Cubs as well. Let me see if I can grab a Cubs player real quick. Oh boy. Yeah, Padres looks right. Cardinals looks right. Good night. I mean, it's just so funny. Oh, they did. Yep, they sure did. Oh, shoot. Let me share this. And we'll get into this. Yeah. It's just, why? Maybe like they couldn't. It's possible. So I'm seeing that TM next to Cubs. Like maybe the Yankees said no. Maybe they had to say New York Yankees.
They don't have a well-known logo, the Yankees.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, at least this one, I don't know. This one doesn't. This one's bad, but it doesn't strike me as bad as the Yankees.
Brian Veter, that's really funny. That's a great comment. Yeah, it's just, man, stuff like that is funny, and it just you wonder, like, it's not the end of the world, but like, how did it get through? Like, someone should have been like, "Hey, hold on, is that what it looked like in '91?"
From Boston, this is a way of giving a little dig into the. Oh no! Oh no! We've alienated Yankees collector. He was going to use our affiliate link, which is right up there, but now
we're defending the Yankees. We're oh man, it's a little more Johnny Beam for me. I can't even afford Jim Beam moving forward, Jeff. Okay, we're gonna come back. Obviously, rhymes on the roof. This is a perfect. What is happening? Okay. We're gonna come back. We have more cards to talk about. Obviously, let me.
Will you talk? Are we gonna go to trivia?
Yeah, we should definitely go to trivia.
Will you talk about one more while I make a quick run?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, is that what all those messages are that you've been sending me? I'm not paying any attention.
I didn't know I didn't expect to be laughing this much until we saw the Yankees.
Well, that's the best part about release day. So there's always stuff to chuckle about.
It's a release.
Okay, yeah.
That's the truth.
There you go. Okay, this one. Here we go.
Evan just bought the Ben Rice card. Congratulations. Well done. Nice. I hope unlike Yankee Collector, you used the barcode.
Somehow Yankee Collector made his own like barcode, and we're paying like the tax and the shipping for him. I don't know how he's doing it, but it's pretty impressive. So this is Roki Sasaki's, and I don't know. I'm curious how you guys feel about it. It's a little bit interesting. I do like the fact that he's A, on the field, and B, not talking into a microphone. I can't tell if he's just drunk, if he's trying to fly, or if he's doing a little chest stretch. But I like how they framed it with the future star. I like that it's horizontal. It'll look cool with an auto if they do it. Oh, excuse me. But oh boy, I think that. Yeah, Tim A. I think that might just be it. But I what do you guys think about this Roki Sasaki? Like generally, oh, wait a second. Oh, here we go. Looks like he wants a hug. I'm telling you, it was this big. He's about to give Kershaw a hug. Oh boy, in the works now. It's called that's funny. He's stretching. So yeah, I mean, jumping jack, not a fan. Okay, so we don't love this one. Honestly, I was just kind of relieved. Anytime I see one of these with the players actually on a baseball field, I'm like, okay, well, it could be worse because it could look like Kevin Gossman, who pitched in the playoffs. Jeff, he pitched in the World Series.
World Series, yeah.
And it looks like he's just like on vacation in Italy or something.
Now, how come this one goes on an SSP and not on the Styles and Smiles? Because he's not smiling? Is that the only difference here?
I don't know. I just want to have a conversation with someone over there and be like, guys, like people don't want this. It's not just you and me. It's not just you and me and the 250 some odd people who are watching this. It's collectors in general. There's no one out there who's collecting Kevin Gossman and being like, you know what I'd really like is a picture of him in his street clothes.
Yeah, and kind of a shirt that looks like it was folded in the suitcase for the last week, just thrown on there. I believe somebody asked if that's a pirate shirt, which is just kind of a pirate shirt.
I feel a little bit attacked with your wrinkled shirt comment. Every time Megan and I, my wife and I traveled, and we travel a lot, Jeff, but we're used to, my stuff would always get like wrinkled in a suitcase, and I would be like, the hell with it. I wear it anyway. And every bartender on the ships or other passengers would be like, oh, you ever heard of an iron? I would get every little snide comment. Yeah, you can. And I'm like, listen, if you don't like looking at it, you can iron it yourself. But anyway, hey, actually, boy, this does look like.
Chris, what does Kevin Gossman have? Like $100 million in career earnings? He could probably afford to just be sending that off to his butler to have steamed.
You would think so. I do like it. It could be an ad for Untuck It. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm not a good packer. I'm really not. And I should be pretty good at it at this point. And I'm just not. Because I never do it in advance.
Chris has traveled the world multiple times, been to Antarctica multiple times. You'd think he'd have this travel thing down.
I know what needs to get into the bag, but it doesn't go in any sort of like efficient or clean or organized manner. But it's usually in there. Yeah, Bazooka Tom. He pitched in Game 7.
Yep.
Ha! Chris C saying this is the old Navy parallel. I like that.
Sure is.
Yeah, it is what it is. I hope our resident Kevin Gossman collectors aren't too upset about that. Okay.
Sorry to offend you, Yankees collector. He's working on the Yankees tax to offset our potential.
If you can, I'll tell you what. If he can figure out how to do it, I'll pay it. Like I'll be
that's pretty impressive. Star Huddle wants to know an important question. You don't pack only Braves jerseys when you go on vacations?
No, I try to pack some underwear and socks. Those are both very, very important. And sweatpants, which my niece was giving me so much crap for over the last 2 weeks, Jeff.
About sweatpants?
About sweatpants. She's like, don't you have any like nice pants? I'm like, for what? Like, where are we going? But anyway, neither here nor there. Yeah, Seven Costanza, 100% right.
Okay. Remember, Chris was distracted by an eagle and missed a very important auction. Not packing well is understandable. Nice callback to your Alaska trip from years ago.
I think everyone in this chat knows that I'm likely to be very easily distracted, Jeff. I don't think anyone here would be surprised to learn that. All right.
To that end, Chris, I did miss. There was an auction that I even had a timer set for and went off, and I still missed it. It was the Robin Yount Desert Shield card I had sent to you.
Oh,
Which
see, you
even
got
if it was
distracted by all these. See,
$32.
maybe
I should have bought it. I would have bought it.
all these SSPs are, but they get us all distracted.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, Costco underwear. You know it, Timmy Two Hobbies.
We're still
All right,
waiting. Costco, if you're listening, we're still waiting on that potential sponsorship deal.
Wait a minute, that's not right. Okay, hold on. Let me throw. We got a decent number. Let me put the trivia link in there one more time.
Yeah, put in one more
Just in
time.
case.
Hop in there. Do you have the prizes handy, Chris?
I do. Let me run through them real quick. Let me put this in here.
Which I also still have prizes from a couple of weeks ago, the runner-up prizes. So please, if you're owed a trivia prize, I think one was Timmy Two Hobbies and maybe somebody else. Oh, which you're here, Timmy Two Hobbies, because you just commented. I sent a message out to you guys because there were two choices, and I can't remember who had to pick. But respond to that message on Instagram, please, and
Okay,
we'll get your prizes.
here's where we are. We are at 2019 Topps SPs in a PSA 10. We're down to Brandon Crawford, Jose Altuve, Robinson Cano, Justin Verlander, and a very well stitched on button. Oh, nope, not that one. Joey Votto. Say what you want, but there's probably an old timey bike somewhere in the vicinity of this photo. JD Martinez and Michael Kopech, which is probably the coolest image, though not necessarily the best player. It does make me want a hot dog.
Great shot. Yeah, Vienna Beef. That's an ad for Vienna Beef.
Thanks, Chris.
And whoever's a runner-up, we'll send you something too.
Yeah, we could just do first place. Yeah. We'll send you a little.
Send me a message if you finish second. Send me a message. Michigan Cards and Graphs. We did just get your package. I waited until Chris was here so we could open it. It was awesome. Thank you so much for sending. Maybe next week I will show some of the stuff that you sent. So thank you very much. Send some potential trivia prizes, some really cool autos. I love that Raleigh Fingers, by the way. But yes, so thank you, Michigan Cards and Graphs. Your package arrived.
Yeah, I will actually. I have the stuff. Not that I'm a better friend or anything. But yeah, I do actually have a couple of the things that were earmarked
right
for me.
there?
I was excited about. I will show them after.
But
Yeah,
is
it's
it right
right
there? Okay.
Oh, it's right. It's always right here. Okay. All right. Are we ready for trivia? Let's get into this. All right, we
Let's
got
go.
a number in there. Jeff has the voice. Jeff didn't have a chance to check these answers, so let's just hope like hell I didn't screw anything up.
Any comments can be directed to Teapot at
correct.
Market Movers.
I like it. All right, here we go. Jeff, I'm ready if you're ready.
Let's go.
Play
Countdown
back.
trivia number 57.
Here we go.
The calm before the storm.
Yep.
What year was the first Topps baseball set released? 1950, 1951, 1952, or 1953? Reminder, it's the 75th anniversary.
Don't read too much into that. Ooh. Need a harsher reminder, Jeff.
64% of people said it was 1952. 26% of people said 1951. Ripon Dodgers, Oakland A's, and Nate the Great.
1951 is correct, by the way.
1951. What year is this Topps card of Hank Aaron? Milwaukee Braves, 1956, 1957, 1958, or 1959? Ooh, that's
Famously left-handed on this card, Jeff.
Is that a reverse negative?
It is.
60% of the people went with 1957, which is the only year that a Milwaukee baseball team has won the World Championship. 1957. Ripon Dodgers, Nate the Great. 2014 Oakland A's. What year is this Topps card? Might be a little easier. 1972, 1973, 1974, or 1975. It still looks like an airbrushed hat, I'd have to say, Chris.
It's a very small logo. Hank Aaron Brewers cards are pretty cool, I got to say.
Oh, don't get me started on those. Yes,
fair
absolutely. 70% of you knew it was 1975, which a lot of people are familiar with based on Topps heritage as well. Ripon Dodgers continuing to rip up the charts. Nate the Great and 2014 Oakland A's right behind them. What Topps set is this Cal Ripken from? 1982 Topps. 1982 Topps Tiffany. 1982 Topps Traded. 1982 Topps High Number. I believe 2 of those may not even exist. Is that true?
I think you might be onto something there, Jeff.
All right. Whoa, kind of spread out. Tops traded. 61% of you said tops traded, and that is correct. What was the first year of Tiffany, Chris?
80s, 84.
84. Okay. Nate the Great, Ripon Dodgers, and 2014 Oakland A's. What is this 2022 Topps Bobby Witt card? A Series 2 SP, Update SP, Update SSP, or an Update base card? I believe this is called the Mullet card.
I think you are correct. Very cool. Back of jersey.
Back at jersey, love it.
Ooh.
A nice spread here. But 43% of the people did know that it's the Update SP.
Ripon Dodgers on a heater right here.
P. Craig next, and Hitman 23. In 2026 Series 1, what are the Black Parallels number 2? They're back. 65, 70, 75, or 77. Interesting choices there.
Related to the anniversary. Nice.
70% of people went with 75, and 75 is correct. What were the first ones, Chris? Was that 2003?
Yep,
Yeah.
numbered to 52.
Yep. Who is the other person on Ronald Acuna Jr.'s 2025 Topps Chrome SSP? Is it Fernando Tatis Jr., Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Juan Soto, or Luis Angel Acuna?
That's just pronunciation to the moon, Jeff. Well done.
Oh, look at that. I mean, he
Okay.
kind of makes Ronald look like a giant, I got to say. 74% of the people went with Little Brother, and they are correct. Pete Craig taking over the lead. He's been on the podium before. Ripon Dodgers. Hey, Ripon Dodgers, you going to be at the show this week? What bone did Lindor, Carroll, and Jackson Holiday break this week? Was it their tibia, a metacarpal, a humerus, or a hamate bone? All 3 of them, basically on the same day, were announced that they had broken this bone, which kind of it can be a non-contact injury on a swing. You can break this. 76% of you know it was the hamate bone.
Man, I hate that word.
Hamate. Ripon Dodgers. Wow, up by 50 some points. Whose god-awful 2026 Golden Mirror SSP rookie card is this? Trey Savage, Cam Schlittler, Roman Anthony, or Jacob Mizorowski? This was briefly spoken about, but we hadn't looked at it yet. Surprisingly, it's not a Styles and Smiles card. Maybe because he's not smiling too much.
It's so
Cam
bad.
Schlittler, I feel like that's kind of a Yankee Stadium vibe in the background, whatever's going on there.
Yep.
Ripon Dodgers continues his assault on the 700 club with 683. Shohei Ohtani has an endorsement deal with what shoe company? Good question. Adidas, New Balance, Nike, or Reebok?
These commercials were on a loop last October, Jeff.
This should be 90%. Come on, give me a 90%.
At least. Ooh,
82%. Okay, New Balance. Very good. Some people went with Reebok. Yeah, Reebok pumps. All right, let's see what your winners are. I hope Ripon Dodgers didn't blow it on the New Balance. Pete Craig, 689, a huge third place score. Congratulations. Newbies cards, 729. All right, we'll send you another prize. And Ripon Dodgers with a 764. Congratulations. Maybe Chris got a little softer while his time away. That's a really high score.
That's a really high score. Congratulations. Well, and hopefully Ripon Dodgers, we will see you tomorrow night.
If we see you, we can hand deliver your prize to you.
Yes, that's what I was definitely hoping for. Because we are having this guy tomorrow night. We got a little blabbing meetup for the West Coast Card Show. You were there last time. Hopefully you'll be there again. So let me know which one you want. There are no, well, Michael Kopech is technically a Dodger.
Great shot. Probably the best image on there.
Yep.
Ripon Dodgers says, I will see you tomorrow. So even though our comments haven't lined up here, I see on YouTube.
Yep.
Evan Newbert says, no need to send me anything. Give it to Pete Craig. Oh, what a generous guy.
I'll send Pete. We've got some Brave stuff. We'll send Pete Craig as runner up there. But yeah, Ripon Dodgers
got me.
Yeah, the mullet is. It's such a well-known card, Jeff. It feels more like rarer, maybe kind of more significant.
Yeah, like an SSP. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Rippin' Dodgers. Let us know which card you want, and we'll bring it tomorrow night.
Yep.
The biggest names I think are Votto, Verlander. You don't want Brandon Crawford. You certainly don't want Altuve as a Dodger fan. So I think your options are Cano, Verlander, or Votto, if I had to guess. Although JD Martinez was briefly a Dodger, I think, Jeff. Maybe.
He was.
Feels like everyone was at some point.
Everyone's briefly. Everyone spends that time. M. Newbert says 689 is the first place score a lot of weeks. Absolutely true. These some score inflation for sure. Yeah, Royally Cheese mentions the mullet is expensive, but a super high pop. Yeah, I did notice that because I was going to buy one at one point, and I realized the pop was so high.
But it's just one of those cards. The image is cool. Like I think I wish they'd swapped that was the SSP image because it's got more personality than the SSP, which is just kind of him walking. It looks like he's walking a BP.
Yeah.
Here is the Verlander. Rippin' Dodgers was asking.
Yep.
Unfortunately, neither card has what you would describe as a baseball themed image, but
do you want
I think
the
we're looking at
hat and skinny tie, or do you want the no tie,
not skinny,
unbuttoned collar?
Hey, we got two. I think we're looking at two Hall of Famers though. So
yeah, one for sure.
Only one's been naked on the internet, so it is what it is. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys are going to the West Coast Card Show, please come over for a cocktail and say hello. At the last show, Jeff and I grabbed a stadium, or I should say, and Jake. Because Jake is very clearly part of the team. We grabbed a Stadium Club box. Everyone who showed up got a pack. It was really fun. We didn't pull anything great, but it's always Stadium Club's always
fun.
A fun rip.
Yeah, you never know.
And we had people there late, Jeff. You and I called it like around midnight or so, and I think it went. So we had some people there until the bar may have closed.
I felt like it was late when we left.
I mean, for all we know, two of those guys might still be there.
They might still be there. Yeah, they won't be at Ontario because they're still in Anaheim. Crazy Cryptid says Votto's about to sell the town of Monorail, which I expect is a Simpsons reference.
That is correct. All right. Yeah.
Rhymes with Roof says he might be the only one that would take Cano. Do people
I get it though.
We're takes with their Instagram handles on? That would help.
We should do that.
Yeah.
We should do that. Maybe for the next Anaheim one, we'll print out some blabbing name tags.
Because I don't know how many people. It might just be the three of us. Well, the three of us and Rippin' Dodgers tomorrow night. It might just be us four, which...
No, Cardboard Showcase will definitely be there. He won't let us down.
I hope so.
Okay.
Come down here, Chris C. Come down for the Anaheim show.
Yeah, absolutely. The Anaheim show is bigger. And plus, you could, if you have family, you can just leave them at Disney. And if you got a girlfriend or a wife, you can leave her at downtown Disney.
That's right. Corpus William B has a question. Do you guys know what the best platform is to buy full collections?
Facebook Marketplace, probably.
Yeah, probably. And you're probably not going to get a lot. I don't know if you saw the recent collection I got for free, Chris, this week. I did get a Tom Gordon, the most printed card.
Oh, of course.
Excellent Cardboard Showcase will be there. He'll probably be just done selling about $200,000 worth of cards to Burbank cards at the show. So maybe he'll buy a round of beers. Rippin' Dodgers says he'll take the Verlander.
All right, you got it. Yeah, Verlander, first ballot Hall of Famer. Seems like a fun guy. All right, couple more SSPs we got to get to here, Jeff. So I really like this Mike Trout. Some people told me that it's similar to his Celebracion. But the guy just hit a home run. Jeff and I were fortunate enough, thanks to a good friend Mike Bassick, to see Mike Trout hit 2 home runs.
Almost a third, too.
Almost a third. And we did spend a majority of that game explaining the home run rule to Jake, but that's again neither here nor there. I like a good home run celebration. I haven't seen a flagship card of Trout with a Fire Chief hat on.
Yeah. Yep. And especially when the bar is pretty low when we're getting diner and red carpet scenes. So if we get a dugout celebration, whatever it is, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I think we got to just take it and be happy.
David, do you have the Woolworth? Are you talking about the Woolworth sets that they made like in the early 90s where they'd have remember, Chris, back in the late 80s, early 90s, they'd have like Kmart sets, Woolworth sets. Oh, jeez.
Sorry, I'm laughing at this because
Yankees collector has to get a few digs back in. So it's not just
it's so mean, but so likely. He probably didn't even homer. Yeah, it's like, ooh, bottom of the fifth. It's a real game. I did have some of those cards. I had some of those Woolworth cards for sure.
And Target, we were doing Toys R Us sets.
KB Toys had some as well. Yeah, those were great.
Yeah, KB, you're right. Cardboard Showcase is like his 2024 Golden Mirror, just a different hat. Was that when he had the samurai helmet on?
Yes. So I like that. Like, or maybe samurai. No, they would have had that when Ohtani was there. I'm not sure what he would have had in 2024. But yeah, I mean, I'm down with this.
Still, no, was that his first Dodgers year?
I'm down for as long as it changes.
2024 cards would have shown 2023.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point, Jeff. So yeah, he probably did have the samurai helmet.
Yeah. There was a question from Timmy Two Hobbies. Any collecting goals for the weekend?
Find a card we like. It doesn't happen a lot at these shows. I actually did grab at the Anaheim show. I bought a card and Jake couldn't believe it, but a dealer had randomly the 2022 Topps Chrome Ohtani SSP where he's holding the Commissioner's Excellence Award. It was in an SGC slab. Yeah, it's in an SGC, or it was in an SGC slab. It was a 9. We cracked it. I'm like, it's probably not a PSA 9. Sure enough, came back a PSA 8. I still love the card though. It's really rare, and so is that trophy. Does not get given out very often. That's terrible grammar. But I like that card a lot. I believe Cardboard Showcase has a 10. If you want to check out what it looks like on his page. So yeah, I'm hoping to just stumble into something cool, something rare, something unexpected. You never know what's going to show up.
Yeah, same. It's going to be fun to look at all the tables. I'm going to be looking for maybe a random heritage throwback that might be in there. I've been trying to track down some of those. If you guys know, I've been trying to collect some of these Churio. I got this one recently from a friend of the channel. Gave me a good deal on this team logo. So I'm trying to pick up all these variations. So I'll be looking around for stuff like that. I don't know. I guess that's it. Mostly just to look around and see some of our friends there and maybe see some wax. It'd be fun to see if we could find any Stadium Club. Stadium Club of any year is really hard to find. That'd be fun to find a box.
Yes, we just want one box. Or if that's not that, we'll get an opening day box, like to open up at our hangout.
Opening day box.
Yeah. Honestly, it's really cool to meet people that we talk to online and we see them in person. And yeah, you never know what you're going to find. Jeff's going for the full rainbow of that Churio card. So we're going to look at any dealer that has a Churio.
This image is in a bunch of different sets too. So eventually it'd be fun to try to get as many of them as I can find. So if you have any of these, let me know. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to, Jeff, like 2 or 3 years from now, you've got a binder of, it's got to be over 100, 150 cards, all with that image. That's going to be really fun to flip through.
It would be a lot of fun.
It shouldn't be crazy expensive.
I don't think so. I mean, the only reason that I'm doing it, I don't know if you guys saw my post on Instagram, but I got a couple of the rarer ones. I've got the wood. I've got the black foil out of 10. So I have some of the rarer ones, and I really like the shot. As you know, I'm a sucker for gold cups, so I thought it'd be a fun little chase.
Yeah. How many supers exist? We got the flagship platinum, the Topps Chrome, the Topps Chrome Sapphire, Topps Chrome Logo Fractor.
Logo Fractor. Yeah, that has the.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Is it in Holiday?
It's in Holiday. Do they have a super fractor though? I don't know.
Sure they do. He's probably wearing like elf pants and got a candy cane up his ass or something. Yeah. But I bet it's in there.
Oh man, here I can't even find the charcuterie board. Oh, here it is. It's somewhat handy. But Chris, I'll have you know that I heard a noise in the middle of the night last week, and I don't know if it was just how I had this set up. My cats wandered in, but it had fallen onto the floor. So thankfully it's still in one piece. Look at the beauty. I know. Yeah. So
that's
I would bring this, but this would be my only luggage that I could bring to the show. So if anybody's really interested in this, you're going to have to contact me separately and we can make a special delivery arrangement.
Yeah. Assume that if Jeff has that, he couldn't pack any toothpaste or deodorant. He had to, you'll be able to make decisions. Yeah. Michigan Cars and Grass is right. Be thankful it didn't break the floor.
It's true.
Diego Zarilla, I have a couple of Stadium Club hobbies that are due theoretically on Wednesday. So hopefully on our show, we're gonna go live Wednesday night, and hopefully I have them. They're very fun to rip. I am looking forward to it. That is the official release date, is the 18th. Oh, I remember Cardboard Showcase. Do you remember this, Jeff?
Yes.
I remember he showed us that. 2K. I mean, it's probably worth at least 10 right now.
Yep.
Which is crazy. Congrats to you, man. Way to
Do you
time the
still
market.
have it, Mike? Do you still have that, or did you already sell it? Did you already flip it off, spin it off to somebody else?
He's looking for just the two guys, Jeff. Emophobic says it's really hard for you to misplace that thing, which I think.
I know. I like that one. My Luis Robert card got hurt just sitting still. Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna have his turned around in New York. Yeah, shipping. Unfortunately, I would have to charge about $300 shipping for that. Still have it. Game day sports clips. My son and I each ripped a blaster of Series 1. I did order, Chris. I ordered 2 hobby boxes. Got on release day from Topps. You could get them for $99.99, which was like $40 cheaper than Dave and Adams.
Yep.
So I ordered 2 of those. I think I'm going to give one to my son for his birthday in April. Maybe I'll rip the other one just because it is fun to rip once in a while, but I don't plan on ripping a lot more than that.
All right, so this was an option in trivia, but not a correct answer. The more I've seen this card, Jeff, the more I like it. I don't know why, because he is at a podium with microphones, but there's something about it being a rookie card, and he's at the All-Star Media Day that's just cool, and his All-Star selection was so controversial.
And yes, I believe he had 5, was it 4 or 5 appearances? It was either 4 or 5 max appearances before he got selected. And admittedly, I'm a Brewer fan, so I know I might be biased, but even trying to put that bias aside, I wasn't upset that he was picked because they asked like a dozen other guys before him, and none of them wanted to go. They all wanted the break. So the fact that then he got picked because he was one of the more exciting players around that time when he had come up, I have no problem with that. Baseball, the All-Star game is an exhibition. It's supposed to showcase the sport, showcase what's exciting. So I have no problem that he was whatever number 13 on the list to be asked, because if all those other guys said no, I have no problem.
Yeah, Royally Cheese, not the worst. It was highly questionable for sure, but definitely not the worst. I mean, don't forget
not
Juan
the fact
Soto.
that everybody has to have a guy on there. There have been a lot worse picks and a lot worse snubs.
Oh yeah, I mean, Juan Soto did not make the team last year.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But yeah, yeah, Mad City Brew, be careful. This is one I might actually go out and snag. I just think it's cool. I think it does commemorate like a pretty interesting moment in Brewers and All-Star history.
And All-Star history, yes. He's a very emotionally charged guy, and we saw that to help him and also be a little bit to his detriment in the second half. When people started to catch up to him a little bit, he got a little frustrated during games. He was never one to let his emotions be hidden. So it's fun to see him here with a big smile on his face. I'm sure it was all overwhelming and very surreal. And who knows if he'll ever get a chance to go back there again. So I like the fact that he's enjoying it.
Yes, agreed. Okay, so that one's great. Mookie Betts, Jeff, he will retire as probably one of the 50 best baseball players of all time.
I think that's a very reasonable place to put him. Maybe even higher. The longer he goes, the higher he gets up in that range.
Topps has now had 4 years of Golden Mirror SSPs.
Yep.
Not once has there been a Golden Mirror of Mookie Betts playing baseball.
This is about the closest you get because you've got awards from other people who played baseball behind him. So he's not in a diner. Yeah, this is his least egregious to me of his awful Golden Mirrors or awful SSPs in recent years, because it is a cool shot of the bowels of Dodger Stadium. And he's got a big smile on his face, and he's got a hat. So I feel like they treated him better than they have on several other images. That said, I'd love to see him playing shortstop. Love to see him on the field. Love to see him with any of those huge moments that he had.
It's just so weird because, last year we got all these Dodger cards, with the World Series trophy, and they won again, and they had some pretty exciting postseason moments, and we're not getting any of those anywhere near a card.
Yep.
It just feels weird. It feels very strange. Like I'm not sure what's going on.
It is cool. And we're getting a couple comments. So SFO Sox fan doesn't mind it. Mookie took the stadium tour. Matty says he walked down that hallway. I got to walk down that hallway. It's very cool to see all those trophies. So yeah, I feel like it's better than seeing him with like that awful look on his face on the Topps Chrome where it looks like he smelled something rotten. Yeah, it's I don't know. I just feel like it's not as bad as they've given him. Oh, curator with a little challenge here. What parameters are you putting on that top 50 though for Mookie? He questions the top 50.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, he's got a very good chance to retire. The club of, I think it's 4 World Series and 90 WAR is 4 players.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a pretty exclusive club. If he gets to 5, I think one of those players falls off. He might be the only non-Yankee in that club. But yeah, I mean, Gold Gloves and MVP.
And I mean,
he's going to score 2,000 runs.
He has a chance to get to 100 WAR. Even if he gets to 90 WAR, he's in the top 50 WAR all time. So,
yeah, I'm curious what kind of numbers he's going to finish with because the offense last year was bad, and hopefully he can put the weight back on and become the guy we remember. But when I see that card, Jeff, and Mookie Betts is so good, and then we get this for Max Muncy.
Max Muncy is the number 2 third baseman in baseball, according to the Shredder on MLB Network, Chris.
Don't get me started on the Shredder, Jeff.
Okay.
Like he gets the seed treatment. What a cool card. Look at Muncy. He's playing baseball, Jeff.
Yeah, in his uniform and everything.
Yeah, so I really like the Max Muncy card, and I'm just kind of surprised. Like, some of the players they gave really good images to, it's just not what you would expect. So that's cool. Yeah. All right. Someone was talking about PSA slabs saying something, how they would describe the cards. How do you guys think PSA would describe this Chase Burns card? Jeff, don't say it because I know exactly what I would put on there.
I do too.
If I were a PSA. Yeah, Maddie, that's a great question. Do they know? Maybe they're not sure. They've just seen his bowling highlights.
And somebody did mention it'd be cool. I would love to see him bowling. It'd be fun to see a bowling backup jersey bowling, maybe.
Yeah,
holding like balls, maybe even holding 2 balls.
Yeah, I'm seeing. Yeah, I think M. Parsons is probably red hat. Oh, that's really funny. So I was thinking it's either going to be holding balls or with 2 balls. There's a lot of ways to go with it. But either way, when I saw this card, all I could think about is the people at PSA just trying to decide what to put on that flip and trying to keep it family appropriate.
Yep. Yeah. I know we did compliment Topps on Vlad. He's holding up his first hit ball. Does it say what these balls are? I'm guessing they're maybe his first strikeout.
I don't know. I can't zoom in.
2 balls.
Hold on.
PSA, are they mine?
Hold on. Let me just grab.
Standing on
What's
field.
especially frustrating. So someone else just mentioned this in the comments. One thing that's really frustrating, because they said there's really great base card images, and they're right. Look at what Mookie Betts' base card is, Jeff.
It's absolutely crazy. I love the way that they framed it this way. Like this almost looks. This is starting to look like that card. Who was it that M. Parsons made the card of, where it just keeps getting more and more blue? You know what I'm talking about? From the 80s.
You know, the Jack Morris, where he gets he's skating away out of the car.
Yes. Like he could be. It could just be the bottom of his legs on the top of this card. But it's great. Love it. Shows him playing infield.
I wonder, hypothetically, Jeff, if they did that, if this was the base card and the SSP was just like him from the waist down, the top half was off the card, would it become like a thing? Would it become a big collector's chase because it would be so ridiculous?
I
wonder.
think so. Yes. Yes, I think so. I think it would become a thing, and it'd be yes, the good call here, Royally Cheese. True Photo is
Yeah.
going to be awesome. It's going to have a
Agreed. Yeah.
lot of space, show just how athletic he is and how high he can get.
Yes, I would be really excited to have this card with an auto versus the
Yes.
SSP.
Yeah. A lot of talk about the strike hurting players in their prime. Absolutely will. It's going to hurt the players going for milestones, as we've talked about. Guys like Freddie, especially Freddie toward the end of his career, maybe. It's gonna hurt everybody. It's gonna hurt everybody, and maybe in slightly different ways.
Yeah, someone like it could very much impact Freeman getting 3,000. I think less so Machado because he's younger.
He
But
could still make up for it, but yeah.
If that season's gone, Altuve's not getting 3,000 hits. Yeah. It's going to kill pitchers. A lot of pitchers going for like 2,000 Ks are going to get hurt. Think about Acuna. Try not to, but I mean, this is age 28 season. If there's a severely shortened season next year, his age 29 season, he'll be going into his age 30 season with, fingers crossed, best case scenario, 3 full years under his belt. So I mean, it'll kill. So I mean, this is Soto's prime year. It will kill Soto's age 28 season. I mean, we're talking about a guy that could really put up historic numbers.
And already he'd be at the top of all those lists if he didn't miss so much from the COVID year. He missed 100 games that year. He'd be ahead of Ted Williams in a lot of stats for players his age.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Michigan Cards and Graphs are right. Kyle Kendricks, yeah. Wrong comment. Yeah,
I showed that. Yeah,
that's his highest selling card. Yeah, M. Newbert. Yeah, that's gonna. I mean, Chris Sale. That's an uphill battle for him to get to 3,000. But if he can only make 10, 15 starts that year, then
this is the more interesting question from Carlos. And Chris and I have talked about this a little bit. If there's a strike, will Ohtani cards finally drop in price? Maybe. But I've said before, I believe Ohtani and Judge are the current players who will be affected least by any sort of strike because they've really established their base level excellence. And they've already done a lot to prove their Hall of Fame case. And neither of them is, well, I mean, unless Judge continues to stay healthy crazily into his late 30s, neither of them is going to go for historic career numbers. Ohtani started too late. And Judge started too late, frankly, and was healthy too late. So they're not going to be going for 800 home runs. So it's going to be all about their peak. But I think it will still affect them. But I believe that they'll be kind of the safe modern place that people will go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, could not. Yeah, I think Judge has already done enough. Like his hobby's not going anywhere, and Ohtani's hobby is not going anywhere.
You can call it a lockout or a strike. Either way, the deal is up, and neither side is showing any willingness to budge. So whether it's a lockout or a strike, and now the owners are infighting, it's bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, like this is a great question. Can Ohtani part-time play in Japan like those MLS players? Maybe he goes back to Japan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great question. I have no idea. I doubt it, but I don't know. I like this Lawrence Butler. He's holding up his own bobblehead. I think that's kind of cool.
Yep. Love this. Great colors. A lot of green and yellow on this. Shows some personality.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I'm very curious how it's going to go because the commissioner's already said if they put something at the top, they have to put something at the bottom. So I mean,
I love that. Yeah, you got to have a cap and floor. You got to have some semblance of an equilibrium in the sport, just like every other major North American sport. Or else
there's already some interesting changes we're seeing. One of the biggest issues for me is I hate it and it's really stupid. Are these archaic blackout restrictions, Jeff? We are actually, hold on to your butts. We're seeing this season could be the first year there is a workaround. There is a potential end to local blackouts. We are here in Southern California. If I read it correctly, I can add on to my MLB extra innings package the Dodgers. Like if I buy the extra innings package, Dodgers and Angels are blacked out, but I can add the Dodgers local TV package to it for more money, obviously. but then I get
It's
the games.
always about more money. Yes. And I've heard that from my Brewer fan friends in Wisconsin too, that they're able to add, I think it was like $99 for the year. They were able to add the Brewers package to avoid local blackout restrictions. So yes, TV deals are the biggest crux of this because some cities have good TV deals and some don't. Yeah, they got to get rid of those blackouts though.
Yeah, so I this is totally different now. Like ESPN, like there's going to be games broadcast on NBC on Peacock now. ESPN bought the MLB. I believe ESPN bought MLB TV or the rights to it at least. So
Yeah, I
if you
couldn't
have
figure
your-
out the intricacies of that deal, Chris.
It's a little tricky. If you go to the MLB website, there's actually they have like a step-by-step how it's broken down, how you can watch games, what services you need to buy if you want to. So yeah, I think it's better. I think there is now, I don't need cable to watch the Dodgers, which I'm a Braves fan, but I mean, I want to watch Ohtani and Freeman. I want to watch the best players play baseball. And I always used to joke with my dad that he's in North Carolina and I'm here. And the only Dodgers games I can't watch are against the Braves. Or, I'm sorry, the only Braves games I can't watch are when they're playing the Dodgers.
Right. Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I think
There's a lot of things to be figured out on that front. I hope they find some sort of common ground. They both seem to just be pushing it off, thinking, well, let's just get the WBC done. Let's get this season done. But I'm afraid of what that's going to do too.
Yeah, I mean, they always say like when your back's against the wall, that's when they'll make some concessions and get a negotiation done. But I mean, it would not hurt. I know that Manfred's gone around to talk to some clubhouses. Like they have to get this whole ball rolling.
Yes.
And it's going to be tough. Like the Dodgers make approximately like $300 million in their local TV deal. What do the Brewers make? Like 30? It's about 1/10.
I believe it's about 10%. Yeah.
And I understand the Dodgers have a bigger metro area. There's like 50 million people living in the greater Los Angeles area. I totally get that. But no one would watch the Dodgers if they weren't playing these other teams. So I really believe they have to do what the NFL does. They've got to take every dollar that goes into local TV, put it into a big pile, and just chop it up 30 ways. Keep your ticket money, keep your concession money, but all the TV money has got to get divided up.
Which is more like what the NFL does for them. Yeah.
Otherwise, there's just no way for the Brewers to compete. I mean, yeah, they could.
Bazooka Tom, they absolutely do. The Dodgers absolutely make more than they report. Absolutely. Which, again, you can't fault them. Everybody probably does. But, yeah, until there's some sort of window that teams have to operate between, you're going to get the top teams going higher and the bottom teams going lower because they figure, well, why spend that much if we're going to lose anyway? So you just need to have that window and make the window a little bit closer.
Yeah. Yeah. Chop Shop 10 says if they strike, they don't bother making cards, right? No, they will always make cards. But I was suggesting
cards.
I suggested in the Discord, if there's a positive to a work stoppage, and there isn't, but if there is, Topps will not be printing any Topps Now cards. So maybe they can get other sets out on time if they're not wasting.
They're just going to roll out more Topps Now NBA in the spring, and then Topps Now NHL in the fall. Team should charge. Parking is insane at Dodger Stadium. Absolutely.
But we have to point out, Jeff, that the owners of the Los Angeles Dodgers do not own the parking lots to Dodger Stadium. That money goes elsewhere, and that is absurd, but it is what it is. They actually do not have any control over the pricing of that parking lot.
That might be the best gig in all of sports, running the parking lots for the Dodgers, because you can't do anything. It's not like Milwaukee where you can go early and tailgate. They're really limited about what you can do. You just pay a fortune. You take your spot, you leave. That's it. 81 days a year.
It's amazing. I mean, to be fair, they do have to pay for security because, but otherwise, yeah.
How much they pay for security is kind of up in the air. They don't do a lot of security there, but
when you park at Dodger Stadium, they want you out of that car so fast. So hold on. There was another, I think it was SFO said and this is a great point. If they do that, if they divide up that money, then by God, the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Miami Marlins, the Tampa Bay Rays, no more $80 million payrolls. Everyone's at 150 to 300. You got to be in the middle there.
Yeah, but the biggest problem with that, Chris, is that these teams like the Dodgers are so far beyond that. What do you start taking players off the team? I don't know you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, as the old adage goes. I don't know how they limit the teams that are so far above it now, and that's just getting bigger and bigger, that discrepancy every year, especially with the deferred money.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to. It's not an expansion draft, but because I mean, the contracts can't be voided because the contracts are guaranteed. But I mean, if they say like that's the range, hypothetically, 150 to 300, you cannot be over that, and financial penalties don't matter. Like the Dodgers could give two shits about what their luxury tax bill is.
That's the problem. Luxury tax is such a BS salary cap. It's such a BS salary cap.
Yeah, but by the way, I see Mad City Brew suggesting replacement player cards, which would be very funny.
No, replacement tops now card.
I mean, they might just, if it comes to it, MLB could just come to the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Mets, and be like, listen, your payroll's $300 million. You got to cut some guys. The contracts are live, guaranteed by the league, but the players will have to leave the roster, and then the league determines where they go, or there's some sort of.
And then you're going to be like Max Scherzer, who I believe is making money from 4 different teams this year, no matter who he plays for.
Yeah, I mean, the paperwork for it, Jeff, would just be insane.
It's crazy. The paperwork, the taxes, chop shop, Ubering to Dodger games is not a bad idea. Ubering is a really good idea, except the Ubering home is a real nightmare after the game when it's full. Expansion draft, style it out. Yeah, just like a MLB The Show draft, redraft everybody.
I mean, I think on some level, I think the Dodgers know. They know it's something like that. Yes. They're not going to be able to do this forever.
No,
so they're just going hard for it now.
Running back. Yep.
Yeah. Get 3 in a row, and then the whole thing gets reset, and who knows who's on their roster in 2026.
Michigan Cards and Graphs, our resident NHL specialist. When the NHL went to a cap, which they did, they gave compliance buyouts with no cap penalty and rolled back salaries 25%. Oh, I'm sure the Players Union Major League Baseball will go for that. Sadly, no, they will not do it.
I mean, they won't go for it,
but I mean, Players Association is the most powerful union, and they will not do that. I would love it if they would.
Yeah. I mean, listen, my solution still exists. We got 12 teams in the A division and 18 teams in the B.
That's going to have to
down, 2 go up and down.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. I think that's probably the most likely long-term solution. That Major League Baseball is like the British Premier League. I think that's the most likely scenario. I really do.
Second most likely is the radical realignment, which Manfred has already kind of floated out there. Big markets are together, so you get the Yankees, Mets in the same division. Smaller markets are in a division. They all get the chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I like that too. Because it does kind of put the groupings together, which I think is great. That means it's like Mets, Yankees, Red Sox, Phillies.
I think that was the 4th.
So only one of those 4 makes the playoffs every year.
Guaranteed.
And I think I think that's great. It really screws everyone in the West. It's like it's still like Dodgers, Arizona. No, is it Dodgers, Giants, Angels?
I can't remember what the proposal was.
Padres, man, that can't be. I can't put the Padres there. But I mean, there's potential there. But anyway, let's table that because
we're starting to run late, and I wanted to get to my story about my patch card, but I can save that for next week. Everybody that saw this patch card.
Yeah, for sure. Give me.
I'll save that till next week, but let's at least get a couple more of these that you want to hit on, Chris. We can try to hit more next week before we go.
Yeah, we'll hit a few in here. This is Jackson Merrill's. This is awesome.
Yes, love this one.
We love batting practice shots, and they zoomed out, either zoom way out or zoom way in. And by comparison, we don't need these. We do not need any more cards like that Blaze Alexander.
I believe those are the most popular drink carriers. Somebody in the comments will know what they're called, but they're very popular. See people going everywhere at the gym with them, walking around the streets of Los Angeles with these drinks.
So one thing that was new this year were the Legends variations, or Legends like image variations, these SSPs, to sort of commemorate all these all-time greats. I've only seen 2 so far. So Gigi's cards, I saw you comment. I know you're looking for these. If you've seen more, please let me know. But here's the Roy Campanella. I think it's kind of a fun image I had not seen before.
Chris, tell us about these. Are these? Is it the number of a current player?
I could not tell you a ton of specifics. My guess would be that they are somehow related. like, let's see, this is card 103. So I would hope that this would be like a variation of Will
Will
Smith's
Smith.
card,
Yeah.
but
Typically,
I
that's
don't
what
know.
they do. I know they've done that with Hank Aaron and Ronald Acuna before, but I
Yes.
didn't know. That was
What number did I say it was?
103.
103.
Hemophobic said, just saw that on eBay. Should buy it for my dad. Buy it. And
I don't know how many of these you're going to see. These seem rarer to me than the regular golden mirrors are, but I have no real reason to.
yes, they've done Legends in the past, which was one of my big offseason purchases, buying a Hank Aaron Brewers Legends SSP.
Damn it, I'm just looking for like a goddamn Will Smith base card here, and I am not finding one.
Yeah, as a Post Sox fan, love that it's Brooklyn.
Okay, so that's one that I've seen, which is really cool. And here's another one, which is even better. We got Larry Walker when he flipped his hat around, batted right-handed against Randy Johnson in the All-Star game. How cool is that?
Was great. Yes, I can't believe, man. Bazooka Tom, this is an excellent question, and if you've joined the Patreon, the Spitball and Patreon or Discord, you'll know that we've begged Scotty B to use our link before. If he had, Chris would probably be drinking top shelf whiskey.
Yeah, I'd have that Sinatra Jack Daniels bottle for sure, Jeff, and not this handle of Jim Beam that's in a plastic bottle.
That's almost gone already. But there is a Spitball link as well. So Scotty B probably used the Spitball link, not this one, but an excellent question. So kudos to Topps for using, not only having Larry Walker, but using this image, which is from a very specific event. And a lot of people of a certain age remember exactly what that event was.
Yes, this is a top 10 card for me that I've seen so far. I think that this one is awesome. And exactly what SFO says. This gives me hope for some of the other ones. Check out the checklist. There are some huge names on there. And I just want to see more unique shots that I have not seen before.
And Michigan Cards and Graphs. This is a good point. We either want to see unique shots or unique players. Love this. I would love to see some B-tier legends in the future. Fan favorite types instead of having the same names all the time. Yes, as a Brewer fan, I would love to see like a Cecil Cooper legend or a Paul Molitor in Brewer uniform legend, which we don't get. So yes, I would love that.
Yeah, Topps has done a pretty good job with that exact thing in their Legends Autos set that's in Topps Chrome. They've picked some non-Hall of Famers that are just, like you said, franchise favorites, which are cool. Like Ryan Howard's been in there, Jimmy Rollins been in there. I don't know why I just picked two Phillies.
Nomar would be great.
Nomar has been in there.
Yeah. John Kruk at bat when he threw behind him, that'd be a good one as well. Yeah, so it captures some of those fun moments, and especially when Fanatics and Topps knows that collectors who collected when they were kids are getting back into it, that are in their 40s now, remember those moments. So
yeah, they're not.
Yeah. Is this true, Mike Bassick, that Jeremy Burnett has a legend card? Or are you suggesting? I love the 1999 home run derby at Fenway Park when Bernie was in there.
All right,
yeah, Galarraga, those type of guys. Yes.
Oh, then with Galarraga, though, then there's just a big argument about what team he's on.
Too bad, Mike. I would love that. Yes, I would love a Burnett's type card. So, and maybe next time we're able to get Mike on or somebody from Topps, we can suggest those second tier fan favorite from the various cities, because they would be really collectible.
I just don't know.
Putting his glove in A-Rod's face on an SSP.
Oh,
yes. Yeah.
Oh, Topps has treated Veritek real well lately. We had that 2020 Stadium Club Chrome overhead with him catching the ball. Yes. And then I think 2024 or 3 Stadium Club with the World Series, he's holding up Keith Folk.
Jumping in his arms. Yeah. And one of those had autos. Was it the Keith Folk one that had?
Yeah, the Keith Folk one had some very, very limited autos. But yeah, I like this. This legend card it's just a badass Larry Walker card.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, this is the Cam Schlittler that we threw into the trivia. And this to me there's a lot of missed opportunities, but this one is particularly, it's this rookie card. And this dude absolutely dealt in the playoffs, Jeff.
You never know what's going to happen with these young guys. That might be the peak of his career.
Could be. Yep.
And to see a moment on one of those cards, as somebody said earlier, we can get Topps now within 24 hours. There's no reason they couldn't have got a postseason shot of Schlittler. It's disappointing.
Yeah, 8 was it 8 was scoreless, 8 dominant innings against the Red Sox.
He was incredible. Yeah.
We can't get that on a card. Come on. It can be better. Where is
Mike, are you talking about Schlittler because it's a tough name to say? You're afraid that you might get beeped?
Yeah, that's a
can
tough one.
imagine
Did I just see-
Yeah, Yankees collector. Yeah, you're right. It's that Red Sox fan, the same graphic designer who threw that New York Yankees over the 91 design.
Could be.
Schlittler. Yeah, that's Mike. As an actor, this is the sort of tongue twister that you do before you go on stage or before you do before you get ready to roll. Schlittler.
It's just such a shame because like no Yankee fan's going to see this card and be like, I'm buying a couple boxes to see what happens. It just
Well, that's a Post Sox fan. Why don't you go ahead and buy this card then? Buy this card as a memento.
Right? Like a nice, like, you know, I mean, I'm just picturing in my head, Jeff. I think he threw 8 innings. So top of the 8th inning, he's walking off the field after getting the 3rd out. Like nice wide angle shot, standing ovation all around him.
Of his whole career. That might be the whole pinnacle of his career, and you get that on a card. Michigan Cards and Graphs with some suggestions for our resident broadcaster, Mike Bassick. Just calling him Cam.
That's right.
Calling him Cam.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, if that was the card, it's $1,000 on release day. Easy. This is nothing. Like it's nothing, unfortunately, which is too bad.
Mellow Cards. This is one of the best parts about a Series 1 release or any flagship release. No sighting of Sedan or Crochet's SSP. I'm glued to eBay waiting because everybody's SSPs show up eventually if they're in the set, and it's just a matter of time and waiting for it. So that's one of the best parts of these days.
Okay, so we have talked about players arriving to the ballpark and how crappy those cards look, Jeff. Can I show you what I think might be the worst one?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Take a sip, and there we go.
Oh, well,
He's on
considering I get this view every time I go around my neighborhood, rolling down Ventura Boulevard on one of these rent-a-scooters. Maybe this is like those 2020, 2021 cards where people have masks on. It'll be just a sign of the times. Another 10 years, people will be like, what is that he's on?
Right.
Oh, yes. That was in the mid 2020s when everybody rode these scooters around. Will Sports Cards loves this card as well.
All right. Well, okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm being sarcastic. He hates it. Really, Jesus. What is so funny? Again, oh man,
I'm trying to find. Damn it, where?
Michigan Cards and Graphs is a defenseman for Calgary. Got hit by a car in Detroit while riding one of these downtown. These are extremely dangerous, and you always see kids rolling around on these, no helmet, just in the middle of traffic. Gives me high blood pressure just watching them.
This is insane. I was trying to get a shot of the Ohtani, which we haven't talked about yet. I cannot find one on eBay. There were like 2 or 3 listed earlier, but
maybe somebody bought them using our
yeah, I mean, I'm looking in the sold listings too, and I can't find them.
Shop says this card needs a sticker auto to make it the worst card of the set. I think that would do it.
Oh my God. That would be so funny. And for some reason, like, I don't know if the color's weird, but it's like he's almost faded back and the scooter is like extra sharp.
The scooter is and maybe it's just the washed out jeans that he's got on, but the scooter takes priority. And maybe you put a sticker on there and kind of angle it slightly so it's a little off center and kind of angled. That would just make it the ultimate. Yeah, or upside down, Michigan Cards Graph says. Or
just put the wrong guy's sticker auto on there.
Yeah,
I mean, surely there's someone whose name looks close.
Mellow Cards. I think there's a subtle meaning behind these SSPs, players showing up to the stadium, showing up to spring training. Yes, that does seem to be a theme here going. So it's either the diner or we get them showing up to the stadium, but I don't know.
Still don't want to see it.
Don't like it.
Don't like it. All right.
All needs the podium in the background.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right, here we go. Now this was one I think is very cool, but someone's going to have to explain it to me. This is Bob Seymour of the Tampa Bay Rays, his rookie card. And I am assuming, Jeff, that this photo shows him with 2 relatives.
Is he a 3rd generation Seymour or a 3rd major league Seymour, a 3rd baseball playing Seymour?
I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know which one of these three is Bob Seymour. I'm assuming it's the middle or the right based on the jerseys. But I like this idea a lot. And I also love that they jammed in a couple bonus crotch shots in the background on the scoreboard.
Yeah, what's that? Are those Braves? Chris, I can't quite tell, but those Braves crotch shots we got going on.
It's like Giants crotches, but it's hard to say.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you don't know, I mean, he's got to be the guy in the middle, right?
Probably.
He's the first baseman, but that doesn't help.
No, I mean the other guy's too little. I think it's Giants. I think it's Giants because the jersey on the left is a Giants jersey, so it's not that guy. It's got to be the guy in the middle because on the right
guy in the middle. Need more Seymour. So maybe his cousin plays on the Giants, and his younger, darker cousin plays on the Rays as well.
I don't know. I just think it's cool when your rookie card is you with other players, like with other family members, like the Conine kid last year. His golden mirror was him with his dad, Jeff Conine. That's awesome. Jeff Conine.
Yeah, now this is the kind of thing where I wish on the back they would explain it. Like 3 members of the Seymour family take the field at PNC Park or whatever it is. I do see the Coke bottle, I believe, in the left. Yep.
All right, there's 2 more things I want to talk about, Jeff. I know we're already going real long here. So this Jackson Merrill card, that's a really cool base card image. So they treated Jackson Merrill really, really well. But one of the things on the checklist I was really excited about were these 75th Diamond Anniversary parallels.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a 75th Anniversary parallel. We looked it up. It was Diamond. We know some of the very best cards tops ever made were 2011. We got Diamond.
And we know the 60th anniversary, Chris, from your marriage, the 60th anniversary and the 75th anniversary are both Diamond anniversaries.
That's right. That's exactly right. So we thought, maybe they'll bring that design back because of how it looked incredible in 2011. They could bring it back with like they did. There was no gold diamond. They could put a little gold hue and a red hue. They could make that.
Absolutely.
But they didn't, Jeff. Instead, they gave us something that looks a lot more like the Logo Fractor cards.
This is it?
This is it. Yeah, it's extremely underwhelming.
Oh my gosh. Yes, it's like the Rookie Cup refractor, which I don't like, which has got a bunch of rookie cups in the background.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's it? So it's like a rainbow foil, but just with that's horrible. That's horrible.
Yeah, this was really disappointing when I saw it.
Man, that was one of the things we're really waiting for because they promised this 75th anniversary parallel.
I had really high hopes for what these parallels were going to look like.
I did too, but I would rather have a different parallel, to be honest.
Yeah, the flagship blacks are back. So these are numbered to 75 and so are the blacks. So that's exactly what I would want. Anyway, SFO, I appreciate the research there. Thank you.
Yes, and above that as well, PBJ says his brother's jersey who plays football. He's the center guy who the other guy, 2 are just guys on his team. And Mad City says that's Larry, Daryl, and his other brother, Daryl.
Oh man, good stuff. Okay.
Oh boy, Giovanni says, what is your link? I recently bought some big cards. Well, big cards for me, nothing like Scotty B. Well, none of us buy it like Scotty B.
Oh, come on.
Stadium Club Chrome Refractor, PSA 10. Awesome, which is one of our favorite cards.
Absolutely.
2021 Stadium Club Chrome Gold Refractor out of 50. Well, congratulations. The link, if you're talking about our referral link where we get a few bucks back, is this QR code right up here. And it's also in all of our descriptions of our videos. And if you just click on that and then any purchase you make within 24 hours of getting to eBay through that link will ostensibly give us money to pay for our drinks. So thank you. And congratulations on those pickups, Giovanni. Those are awesome.
Yeah, that's that Ohtani Stadium Club card. I mean, someone else, I won't take credit for this, but I also can't attribute the credit appropriately. Someone, maybe on a card show or on Instagram, the fact that I don't even remember where is even worse. But he told me that he believed that Ohtani card was like the Ohtani equivalent of the LeBron James like chalk card, which has a huge premium, despite it being, I don't know, now I'm not sure, Jeff, what year
I think that was probably a 6th year. I believe that was like a 2008 LeBron. So yes,
And
a
it
middle
sells.
career.
Yeah, similar. Also, there's like a LeBron Kobe card, or I think it's a Kobe's card with LeBron guarding him. Images do matter in a certain way, and I think I agree. I think that Otani card is going to.
Yeah, I think that. And yeah, 2008. Thanks, Emophobic. Yeah, that's one thing we've talked about a lot. Is we love the images on the cards, and if they make us remember something or they are memorable,
yeah,
we love to see that getting some respect, even though it makes the cards that we want more difficult to afford.
Yeah, it can be annoying at times, for sure.
But those are the cards we love to talk about. So congratulations on that pickup. That's awesome.
Oh shoot, hold on. In fact, while we're doing that, actually, I'm going to look something up. While I am, here's another card, fresh out of 2026 Series 1 that I was really excited to see.
SFO Sox fans, buy it now. Please remember to use their QR code.
Yeah, if you're bidding on this, please.
Fighting each other for this one. What a great card. We already talked about how much we love the rookie card shield and the cups on both. The placement on this is great. The way that the auto box is kind of faded out, but not completely, is perfect on this card. I'd love to see the gold. See, it's slightly off center left to right, but it wouldn't be tops if it wasn't.
No, exactly. I mean, this card is very, very cool. It is currently up for bids. And I'm wondering if you guys, I won't ask anyone to guess because who knows how long it's been up. But yeah, it ends in 2 days and it is already at $1,100. I know our good buddy Scotty B was really interested in these. And so was I. Like, he's going to have so many chrome rookie autos, Jeff, that I do wonder if the flagship rookie auto will be special for him. James Woods, same thing last year. We're going to have to go in and look at some of these sales prices after, some other, give it another month for James Wood and we'll go check. Because I'm curious what the real one flagship autos are doing compared to any of the chromes.
Agreed. Yeah. As we talked about now, was that going on 2 years ago when we did the gold? Is that Churio gold? When you did the whiteboard? Just how many gold refractors or parallels there are, whether foil or chrome parallels. So it's tough to find which ones are going to be the ones that will hold the value, as Matty says right here.
Yeah, Matty 2000. That is the question. Like, this card will probably sell for in the neighborhood of $1,500 to $2,000. It might go over. The
way it's going, I think it might go a little more.
But as this year goes on, as we saw last year, there'll be more sets with more rookie autos, and they'll just keep coming. He'll probably have, somewhere around 15,000, 20,000 rookie autos when it's all said and done. Obviously, they won't all be valuable, but is this one of the ones that will?
You just don't know. Those are the questions. Because it's first out of the gate, because it's a better image, because it's Topps flagship. All those things go into consideration. Thanks, Linda's First, for this comment. Chris and I have been doing this show a long time. And yes, we work well together because we just talk about cards all the time. So it's fun to have other people join us in these chats. Chris, we had a question here.
I haven't spoken to my wife in 3 days, but Jeff and I are in
we talk cards. Before the question, Chris, MN Plumberman wants to say, I think you are to blame for having high hopes at this point, like the 4070, Freddie Walkoff.
That's fair.
Roy Lee Cheese, we believe the rumors that the 2020 Stadium Club Chrome there's rumors going around, is experiencing a significant blabbing bubble. I don't know if we have that much of an impact on people. That's one of our favorite sets of recent years, and we opened a lot of it. I wish we would have bought more. I wish we would have opened more. It might be the case of the blab and grab, where we talk too much about a card or certain cards. Really wish we had them, and then by the time we want to get them, they're too expensive.
Yeah, I mean, these refractors raw, like, I think we were the first people to spend $300 on a raw copy of the refractor, and the last raw sold for $1,400, and not to us. So, like, and we didn't even bid on that one. So maybe I'd like to think that it's not because we talk it up. I think it's just because we made people aware of it. And once other people saw it, they're like, holy shit, I need a copy of that card. That's awesome. So I hope it's that more than these guys are pumping it. I don't want it to be that.
I hope it's that. I mean, if it were pumping it and we had like 40 of them, it would probably do really well for our future financial.
I wouldn't be drinking Jim Beam, Jeff.
I know.
You wouldn't know, but there would be
I think
signs.
part of what we like to talk about and make people aware of are the importance of having cool images on cards, and that is a really cool image.
Yeah, and I just hope that filters up into tops. Like I feel like we filtered it down into other collectors, but now we've got to filter it up.
Yeah,
which I don't think that makes sense, but it hopefully it can be done.
Yeah,
but yeah, Royally Cheesed, I'm with you. I think just people didn't know about it because it was kind of a niche set. There was actually someone posted one in the Shohei Ohtani collectors Facebook group, which maybe some of you guys are in. Someone posted one and he said for sale or trade, he was looking for like $1,400. And I was reading the comments and a lot of people are like, that's a third-year card. Like that's a crazy price. And then he posted the sales and they were like, oh my God. Like I had no idea. And then there are people saying like, never seen that card before. And Stadium Club Chrome was a pretty niche set that first year, Jeff. Like we love it. We talk about the Ohtani, the Soto Shuffle, the Harper, but I don't know. I think the hobby at large is still sort of catching on to that set. And maybe that's why the wax prices have hit like $600 for a hobby box.
Yeah. And if it were our preference, they would be lower because we'd still like to open it. We don't have nearly enough. I mean, we maybe have one or two of each of those cards. It's not like we're able to, had we known it would get to this point, maybe we would have kept more sealed. I don't know, because we loved opening it. So I
can't keep anything sealed, Jeff. You know that, including my mouth, unfortunately.
Michigan Cards and Graphs has a breaking news update. Chris Taylor to the Angels, so M. Parsons won't have to drive too far to watch him play live.
But I mean, fortunately for her, we are not going to have. We might not have access to a lot of Angels games, but we'll see. All right, one more SSP. I want to talk about this Grant Holmes. We talked about the Brandon Marsh.
Yes,
Grant Holmes. They got right. Look at that hair. Like it's you know, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, Jeff. Although in different contexts, it's not that hard. Like it's just, it's not that hard.
His hair is his thing. He comes out, he's throwing it around, pulls his hat on and off. His hair is his thing, and this is a great image that captures a player's essence. So, looking like Kenny Powers, absolutely. This might be Grant Holmes' best card ever.
It might be.
Todd Jones, yeah, a little Todd Jones vibes.
Yeah, I did want to say we were talking about images. Real quick story. Sorry, Jeff. I know your kids are probably just waiting to go to bed at this point. This is Aaron Judge's 2020 Stadium Club image variation. And Jeff and I talked about this card once, like 3 years ago. We put it on a list of Aaron Judge's 5 best images of all time. I think it was either 2 or 1. It's incredible. Oh, excuse me. And it's still a fantastic card. A raw one just popped up for sale about a week and a half ago. And Jake and I were talking about it. The guy wanted $500. It would be a new high by a mile. Because it's not perfect. It had like a little back ding. So I talked to someone else on Instagram. I offered him $400 for it. And I was like, that's stupid. But it's a really cool image. I'll put it in a one touch. It's going to look great. And I talked to someone else on Instagram. Like, you're a fool. It can't be more than $300. Like, it's not that cool. And it's Stadium Club. Within an hour of my offer, someone just hit the bin. So, sorry.
$500.
Yeah. So now there's a new high. And that's the danger, is that like if you don't do it, someone else is going to do it. And now you're going to have to go above that to buy it.
And now you don't have it. Yeah. Curator says, stop showing that Judge card, please. I need that card. So yes.
I'm sorry. It's just such a cool.
You're another victim of the blab and grab.
Yeah. That sale to me, I was just like, wow. I think people are, and we're not taking any credit for this. I think people are just wising up. Like, they want the cards that look good. So my hope is that these arriving to the stadium BS cards, Jeff, we'll start selling for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. And we've seen that to a more mainstream market with the Ohtani podium shot, which we knew was terrible. Mike Mahan knew was terrible when he came on the show and said, just wait for the next one. And we did wait for the next one and saw it. And it was an incredible shot, World Series SSP. And that one dwarfs the selling of the podium, even though the podium came out first. So it's not about how old the card is or even the print run. They're pretty much equivalent print runs. But it is the image and the moment that it sells in that.
Yeah. All right. I just want to show this. Okay. Opposite end of the spectrum. We called this the worst Topps Chrome card of 2025. And it's up there. The Freeman Diner shot might be worse.
I don't know.
But this is horrible. And they are selling. But I just wanted to show you guys, like, there's very little demand for this. If you want to, they want to guess what this card sold for? It was up for bids.
Now, this is a short print, correct? Super
Yes,
short.
correct. This is the 2025 Topps Chrome image variation of Rafael Devers. It is his. He hasn't had a Chrome image variation since his rookie year, as far as I know, off the top of my head.
Wow.
So finally, he gets one, and
we
it's
got
this.
$15, $15, $20.
Okay.
$1.99. Oh yeah.
Two bids. For $20, M. Nuber, you can get the gold, the sapphire gold refractor of this. Oh, hold on. Actually, let's go back, because this is also hilarious.
Poor guy. I mean, he's on a Hall of Fame track.
But no one's ever going to want this card. That one sold for 99 cents, Jeff.
Oh, now I feel bad. I would have bought it just in case he happened to see the sale. I would have.
I mean, would you? So here's the sapphire gold refractor.
Oh, great centering on that.
Yeah, under $10. So I feel like
hope you start eBaying. True. Appreciate that, Crazy Cryptids, for sure.
Oh my God, we have to look, Jeff. If we get like a 1 cent referral payment, that's going to be awesome.
Or they charge us. -2 cents. You guys have to pay what? Oh, somebody paid 99 cents.
Is this Yankee Collector again with somehow hacking you?
Yankee Collector buys it and we owe 2 cents for it. Yeah, a little Pablo Sandoval.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you're not kidding. I mean, a much better hitter, but the way he showed up at camp last year, yeah, it's bad. It's really, really bad. And yeah, so I have high hopes, Jeff, that collectors are shifting to like images really mattering.
I agree. And it makes it tougher for people who love images to find good deals on them. But at the same time, like Chris said, maybe it'll encourage Topps to make more images with more cards with better images. So
yeah, I think it's cool that the
and we love talking about them.
The Marcelo Meyer card continues to climb. It's steadily, not huge jumps, but slowly climbing as more people see him.
Yeah.
That's how it should be. That card's awesome. I wish his autos were on that and not on his like base card Golden Mirror SSP. I wish they were on the rookie debut Golden Mirror, because man, that would be cool.
Yeah. And again, we don't know what's going to happen with these players. Sometimes their rookie card is their best card.
Meme. Erica, very funny. Ay.
Oh boy. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. It's got to be close to midnight over with our friends on the East Coast, where Chris just got back from. How's your jet lag? Are you still on East Coast time?
Flying west is okay.
Okay.
Flying east is the problem. Flying west is okay. Although it's been 2 hours and 45 minutes, Jeff. I've had a few cocktails, and I don't think I've gone to the bathroom yet.
I don't think so either. I'm shocked.
I don't mean I've physically gone into the bathroom. I mean, I'm not sure if I've gone to the bathroom yet.
Right. There might be a puddle forming.
It's a little sweaty in here, but I'm sure that's nothing.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. It's great to have Chris back. Thanks to Jake for filling in last week for SSP Thursday. When is the next SSP Thursday? Like, gotta be 3 weeks
March.
out.
Yeah, time is a flat circle for sure.
Yeah. But thanks everybody for joining us. Anything else you want to add, Chris? Good luck.
Just a reminder, if your favorite player wins the World Series on any team and they get a card with the trophy, buy that card. Like, even if you set a new high on the comp, like, you're going to be so happy to own those cards. Like, those will bring me joy, until I lose my eyesight. These cards are going to make me happy.
Unlike our friend Jake, who says you should only celebrate World Series victories. My Brewers haven't had that, so I love a good Gatorade bath or the Division Series wins. I got a recent Yelich celebration picture. You're never going to be sorry picking up those cards. I
got to tell you, Jeff, seeing Aaron Judge arms folded with an SSP of someone taking his photo, he's starting to warm up to the other celebratory cards. Like, I think
maybe they're
Start
not quite so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, curator checking the calendar. Appreciate it, buddy.
March
Yeah, we'll
5th.
see you guys next week for some Stadium Club.
Yeah, we're gonna be Wednesday. So mark your calendars for Wednesday to join us next week. Thanks everybody for joining us this week. If you're lucky enough to still have your parents with you, please make sure you give them a call this weekend. Wish them a happy Valentine's Day, even if they're not your Valentine, and give your pets a hug. See you next week, right?
Chris and Jeff back again.
All right.
Baseball cards, they're